And a very good chilly evening to you, everyone, broadcasting live from Rosemark, Tennessee. My name's Stan Gerard. We are here tonight at Tipton Rosemark High School for another night of TCA basketball tonight. Your Lady Lions and Lions will challenge the Lady Rebels and Rebels of Tipton Rosemark. Before we get to talking about that broadcast, other region ball games around our region tonight is USJ at Fayette Academy. USJ heavily favored both of those games. And Jackson Christian playing a boys-only game at Sacred Heart tonight. That ball game just underway. And ladies and gentlemen, hold the phone. Back from his 8x12 glossy world tour, including stops in Europe, South America, and the Asiatic subcontinent, it's the voice of TCA Athletics, Diamond Dave McCulley.
Stan, thank you very much. I wish I had been on a tour instead of what we've been doing, but it's great to be back with you. Great to be back with our TCA family, and it's always good to be here to cover the TCA Lady Lions and Lions, and really glad to be back.
And Diamond, you've missed quite a bit while we've been gone. Of course, we've had you saw the very beginning of additions to the Ladies Ball Club. Those additions have been paying dividends. Mary Grace Cleek averaging over 9 points a ball game and doing yeoman's work. And the Bulldog playing some nice defense out there for TCA.
No doubt about it. The Lions have been on a roll since I've been gone. And meanwhile, you mentioned these two new additions. I saw them out at the Liberty Complex out there, one of the last games I did, I think back on the 28th, I believe, December. But really looking forward to being back tonight here on the road at Tipton Rosemark. And both TCA Lady Lions and Lions favored tonight.
Heavily favored in both games. TCA, they come in this ball game. They are 3-13, 0-1 in district play. TCA has won 3 of their last 6 ball games with wins over Craigmont, JCM, and Northside. Last game they lost. What was that? They lost Tuesday night, 48-32 to Jackson Christian. A game that really they had a reasonable chance to win that ball game. Last year, this TCA ball club dominated Tipton Rosemark. It was 64-23 right in this very building, and 72-18 at our house a few weeks later. That TCA, as you said, heavily favored in this game tonight.
And you mentioned that again, and I echo those same sentiments again. But Stan, in here, you never know. I mean, we had a JV game a moment ago that the boys won 29-25. It wasn't easy, and there was a lot of squawking from our side of our fans about the officiating. And if they let that go in the gals game or the guys game tonight, it could be a more interesting night than you and I envisioned. I don't think that's the case, but certainly looking forward to seeing them play tonight.
Well, look at this Tipton Rosemark Lady Rebel Ball Club. 5-12 on the season. They are 0-2 in district play. They have wins over Memphis Rise, two wins over Memphis Rise, also a win over Freedom Pep and Fayette Christian. District losses to Fayette Academy and USJ and Diamond. In that game against USJ earlier in the week, it was pretty ugly, 51-5 at half. The Lady Bruins led that ball game. And
Stan, this is no disparaging attitude or remarks about the Memphis teams, and so no disrespect, but I can't keep up with the Memphis teams anymore. You know, Memphis Rise and those kind of things.
A lot of new schools. You've got some smaller Christian schools on that schedule too that you normally don't hear about. But Diamond, this is the Tipton Rosemark Ball Club. We remember just a few years ago, this TCA Lady Lions Ball Club was playing at Tipton Rosemark in the state semifinals.
Absolutely. Remember when we came here, it was almost all war that year. Remember that?
5 games between the two. Every one of them, World War III,
down
4,
to the
5,
wire.
6, and 7, and down to the wire. But, you know, they've had coaching change. Nothing against the new coach staff. But the previous coach coached both the boys and girls. Our Jackson Christian friend Bill knows him real well. He's a banker over in these parts. He is now down at Harding Academy.
Sure.
And that program has taken a sudden turn. Remember, there was also a TCA boys program that was very well thought of as well as the girls program was. It's a little different tune right now, but TCA in need of a big victory tonight in district play.
Before we take a break, I do want to pass along Bryant Wilkerson is the head coach of both the Rebels and Lady Rebels. He is a former player for Coach Jeff Britt up at Bethel University. And Logan Thompson, standing out on the court with him there, the taller of the two. Logan is a former student assistant with me in my SID office. Small world.
He knows where we're supposed to plug in the power strips in.
Exactly right. A 2-minute break. We'll come back. This game tonight being brought to you by the BallGame Blitz, Worthy Road Studios. Michael Mancini is our producer and director. Good to be with Mike right to my left. We'll come back. A 2-minute break. This is TCA basketball on Worthy Road Studios.
This is not your typical car dealer ad. You usually see words like this and numbers like this. I'm not doing it. We have discounts. We have special interest rates, just like everybody else. What they don't have is me.
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 Me. Me. Buy your next vehicle where you feel comfortable, and that's with us. Visit online for savings and rates. You should already be here.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
Is Old Frosty on its last legs? Don't wait until it's old and cold. Give your home and family the gift of comfort. A new York HVAC system with a free 10-year parts and labor warranty from McCoy's Heating and Air. Get the security and savings of a 10-year parts and labor warranty free with the purchase of qualifying systems. So you and your whole family can celebrate in comfort with the gift that keeps on giving. A new York HVAC system delivered by Santa and his merry team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air.
Hi, I'm Stan Gerard for your local Food Right. Food Right is the home of the butcher. Food Right is proud to sell certified Angus beef. It's the very best there is. All of our beef, signature pork, and chicken products are cut and packed fresh daily by our in-store butchers. To feed your family well, Food Right, with 11 locations across West Tennessee, is where you need to go. Have a great day, everyone, and much more importantly, God bless.
Welcome back to Tipton Rosemark. My name is Stan Gerard alongside Dime and Dave McCulley tonight. We're getting set for basketball. It's TCA against Tipton Rosemark. Ladies game tipping off here in about 6 minutes, followed by the boys game at around 7:30 or so. Remind you that we'll have basketball for you tomorrow as well, right here on Worthy Road Studios, the BallGame Blitz, and the TCA Facebook page. The girls varsity will take on South Gibson. That'll be a 4 p.m. tip-off. We'll have airtime at 3:45. And then at the conclusion of that ball game, the boys will take on Natchez Trace, scheduled to start that game at around 5:30 this afternoon. So basketball tonight, basketball tomorrow. After that, it's a crapshoot.
No doubt about it. With the weather, the forecast, 3 to 5 inches, what they're calling for the last we saw. Let's hope that we missed that. We know it's going to be cold no matter what. Stan, a couple of notes, too. I want to pass along all those folks that are sending me messages of welcome back. I appreciate that, and I do appreciate all the thoughts and prayers for my wife and my family. That's really means a lot to me. You'll never know how much it means to me. We appreciate that ever so much. You'll have the games tomorrow. I'll actually watch you coming back from Henderson. I have a ride tomorrow. A chauffeur, I might add, but the columns.
Don't you always have a chauffeur at a ball game?
I really do, but not that I'm that important. But anyway, I'll be with Bethel tomorrow. First time I've had them since mid-December as well. So that's the paying job. So not that we don't get paid here, but that's the bigger paying job. So I've got to be with Bethel tomorrow. And Freed Hardeman, that's always fun. You've helped me down there before.
Oh, yeah, Freed Hardeman, a most interesting place to do a ball game from. You know, you might get your lines cut. They might put you up in the attic. One thing we know for sure, they won't put you on the front row.
No, I'll have the Bob Euchre seats. I'll be way up high. Stan, your keys for a big win tonight for these Lady Lions?
To be honest, show up.
Ooh.
Come out and play ball. and you should come away with a victory. I mean, I hate to say that, but there is a big disparity between the upper level and the lower level of this district. And unfortunately, right now, Tipton Rosemark, once one of the powers in this district, has fallen on hard times. But Diamond, we all want to know, you took that world tour, to Europe, to South America. We know why it went to the Asiatic subcontinent, because you had to pick up a new supply of 8x12 glossies.
That's exactly right.
That's where your supply shop's
well,
at.
Mike Mancini wanted some for his family members. He took about 12 of them, so I ran a little short. Let's do this. Let's take before we lose control early here, let's take another break. This is only a 1-minute break. We'll come back. Starting lineups and the tip-off between our Lady Lions and the Lady Rebels of Tipton Rosemark here at TRA against TCA. Stay with us, everybody, on Worthy Road Studio.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
And welcome back to Tipton Rosemark. My name's Stan Gerard alongside Diamond Dave McCullough. This will be a very short segment, then we'll kick it back to the studio for another break. Tipton Rosemark come in this ball game 5-12. They're 0-2 in district play. TCA, on the other hand, 3-13. They're 0-1 in district play. TCA, though, has won 3 of their last 6 games. And Diamond Dave, we're going to kick it back to the studio for another timeout. When we come back, the starting lineups. It's TCA basketball on the ball game Blitz.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our Foundation Benefits with High Interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you. Foundation Bank is a division of McKinsey Banking Company, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Your life, your home,
your business, your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Waterwell Solutions, LLC offers experienced and diversified services throughout the greater Tennessee area. Waterwell Solutions specializes in water well drilling operations. They're experienced in the design, construction, and maintenance of wells from 4 to 16 inches in diameter and depths up to 1,000 feet. Waterwell Solutions has 3 locations in Summerville, Brownsville, and Trenton. For a consultation, give them a call at 731-779-1275.
And welcome back to Tipton Rosemark. Here are the starting lineups for tonight's game. First for TCA, a junior, number 2, Annie Payne. It's a freshman, number 3, Mallory Arnold. A sophomore, number 12, Tori Robinson. The only senior on the ball club, number 20, Anna Sanders. And finally for TCA, she is a sophomore, number 25. We call her H. Her real name is Riley Hidrogo. Again for TCA, that's Payne, Arnold, Robinson, Sanders, and Hidrogo. And now, here are the starting lineups for Tipton Rosemark Academy, 5-12 on the season. Number 11, Zadie Reburn. Number 21, Allie Willis. Also starting for Tipton Rosemark, it'll be number 1, Lizzie Crow. The final 2 starters, it is Maddie Watkins, and the final starter for Tipton Rosemark is number 25, Alice Sigler. So for Rosemark, it's Crow, Reburn, Watkins, Willis, and Sigler. For TCA, it's Payne, Arnold, Robinson, Sanders, and Hidrogo. For those of you like Freddie Garrett who are scoring this game at home.
And as we always say, Stan sets me up nicely. You need counseling.
That's not a nice thing to say about Freddie.
Well, here we go, Stan. Should be a good one. Let's hope the lead lines jump out early.
Mallory Arnold set to jump for TCA. Here with the call of the game, back from his World Tour, Diamond Dave McCulley.
Thank you very much, Stan. That was Ziegler jumping up against Arnold, and the ball was deflected, and Tipton Rosemark has it. Lady Rebels wearing the white and red, and the ball knocked it bounds. Good defense there by Tori Robertson, who got a hand on it, knocked it out of bounds, and inbounding at side offensive court will be the Rebels.
Pressure already gained to Tipton Rosemark early in this contest.
Ziegler's a big gal, isn't she?
Yeah.
Here's the pass, now driving in, and nothing there, and ball knocked away, and I think Arnold got a hand on it. It might have been Payne that got a hand on it, and Arnold comes up with, and the first turnover in the game goes against the Lady Rebels. They're in a 2-3 zone. And Hidrogo across the timeline to Sanders. Riley has it out between the circles, and we'll back it out and set up the offense.
You've got Tipton Rosemark really protecting the paint inside. They're not venturing far out from the edge of the keys here.
Tori Robertson's in the middle of there. There she has it right there from about 15 feet. Great pass down to Arnold. Layup, no. Gets it back, puts it back up, no again. Rebound, Sanders back up, no. Block, but a foul.
That foul is going to go against Tipton Rosemark. And that is going to go against number 12, Maddie Watkins, her first, team first. And Sanders at the line for TCA.
Arnold a little upset herself. She missed those little gimmies, but needs to keep her head up. They'll start falling. Sanders up. It is there.
You know, that was a good move by by Mallory there to make, even though she missed, that's a good move to the bucket, though.
Yeah, it's after a really nice entry pass by Tori Robertson. Well, Anna hits them both. And the Lady Rebels jump out to a 2-0 lead. And let's spot the defense. They attack at midcourt, double team the guard there, but Tipton Rosemark handle it pretty well. Now Sanders steals that basketball. That all set up now. Ball never really was in her possession, so no turnover against Lady Lions. Tipton Rosemark has it right back. And now a timeout. Well, Brian Wilkinson didn't have to see much. He wants a timeout very quickly, knowing his team's having a little erratic ball handling right now. We'll take a break, 30-second break, 6:46. We're underway here at Tipton Rosemark, 2-0, Lady Lions. Stay with us.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spot even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Just underway here at Tipton Rosemark. TCA with a 2-0 lead And we're back to play.
And across the timeline, the Lady Rebels have it right in front of us. We work about 5 or 6 rows up in the bleachers here. And dribbling the ball off her foot that time was Watkins, and TCA comes up with it. Riley, right court Sanders. Sanders, about a 15-footer left, man, actually about an 18-footer, no good. And the rebound's controlled by Tipton Rosemark.
Halfway down the tube and
Sure
back
did.
out.
Did everything would stay, didn't it, Stan?
Yep.
Boy, Rosemark's having a lot of problems handling the basketball against this pressure right now. Now it's over and back. She dribbled on the timeline.
Yep, TCA just picking them up at half court, but when they do, they are just all over them, and Rosemark has not figured out a way to handle that yet.
Ryan Wilkerson, the young head coach down there, we mentioned him earlier, just his wife. He and his wife just had baby number 2 about a month ago, a couple months ago. Robertson down low, lost it, gets it back, puts it up and in with a nice left-handed bank shot.
Missed the first one, but used the kiss of the glass to get her first bucket of the night, Diamond.
You're using your Bill Rafferty voice tonight. Now, kiss off the glass. And down low, Rosemark handles the pressure this time, but the shot is missed. Boy, a good opportunity that time, but nowhere it didn't really come close to going in by Lizzie Crow. Now down low, Payne has it. Out to Mowry, out to Sanders. Jump shot, no. Rebound, they fight for it. Long rebound after that long shot. And Rosemark has it back. Tori Robertson knocked the ball away, but Rosemark retains control. Not a big crowd across the way. TCA's brought a good crowd on the road.
TCA's actually probably got a bigger crowd than Rosemark does.
You stole my thunder. I was just about to say that.
There was thunder last night, by the way.
Yeah, it really was. We've had some Donnybrooks against this bunch in here. Now the ball knocked away loose. Robertson got a hand on it. Riley Hidrago with it. Riley front court, cross court pass to Sanders. And a face doesn't shoot. Out to Riley, didn't take the 3. Payne left baseline. Drives to the hoop, missed it, air ball. Rebound controlled by Lizzie Crow of Tipton Rosemark. Cleek about to come in the game. Joyce about to come in. Here's a jump shot the other way, off badly. And Laney Williams is going to come in the game. So Coach Coble going to the bench early. Down low, here's a drive by Anna Sanders. It's up off the glass there, 6-0.
Sanders, with her first bucket, she's got 4.
This is the kind of start Matt wanted on the road, isn't it?
Well, anytime you can jump out 6-0 on the road, it's a good thing.
Hidrago is steal. Riley the other way. She's going to go coast to coast, puts it up, no foul, and she'll shoot 2 free throws.
Got to release that ball in the layup a little bit sooner. In years past, you've heard me talk about positioning under the backboard. TCA taking a lot of shots too far underneath. Got to step out just a little bit to get better angles of those shots and also release the ball for the free throw a little bit quicker.
Maddie Watkins picks up the foul. Good point, Stan. That's her second. They say non-shooting foul. It would be TCA to inbound it. We mentioned a moment ago Williams, Cleek, and Joyce in the game. Hidrago, Sanders, we got to get someone else out. Now Mallory Arnold will come in. We try to play 6, see if we can get away with it. Tori to inbound it. Looking. Still looking. Gets it out here. Cleek does a good job going to get that basketball. Doesn't play like an 8th grader, does she, Stan?
No.
Joyce to Robertson. Wide open jumper. No. Big gal. Sigler goes up and gets the rebound. Knocked away. Robertson saved it, but Tipton Rosemark has it. Big hello to Cleek's grandma and granddad, Judy and Don, watching up in Dresden tonight. Here's a steal. Cleek stole that basketball. Read that pass beautifully. She'll go the other way. Ponytail flopping. She'll drive in. Puts up foul. She'll shoot 2. Good play by the 8th grader, Stan.
Diamond Dave, there was a famous young lady. You always used to say, ponytail flopping. Give us a guess at who that was.
There's been several of them. Recently?
The Golden Girl.
Oh, the Golden Girl. That's exactly
Haley
right.
Golden, that
How can I
ponytail flopping.
How can I miss the Golden Girl?
Arguing with Coach North all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
And she won some of those arguments. Cleek to the line, or she thought she did anyway. Cleek up. Good. This kid can really play, folks. Going to be a star. And it's 7-0 TCA.
Cleek only a 57% shooter from Cherry, but that number's been going up consistently since she started the week after, during Christmas week.
A lot of folks tuned in. We'll mention all those folks as we get a chance. Cleek clean as a whistle on both of them. They're both there. Payne will get the rest. And Jenny Lynn Payne is watching down in Duluth, Georgia. Hello, Jenny Lynn. Hope you're not going to get the snow we're forecasting it. So Cleek knocks them both in. It's 8-0. And now here's
another
timeout.
So with 3:59 to go, TCA dominating this ball game 8-0. We'll take a short break. We're back after this on the BallGame Blitz.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
town is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Back here at Tipton Rosemark, TCA leading 8-0. Some of those watching tonight will be Charlotte Brewer Morris. Patrick Jacobs watching from Woodbury, Tennessee. Matthew Valentine, the school's all-time leading men's basketball scorer. Hayden Holt, the baseball coach, watching. Baseball season getting ever closer. JV baseball, middle school baseball, starting in just a few weeks. Who'd have thunk it? The baseball is just around the corner. Patrick Jacobs among those also watching this ball game.
Charlotte Morris said, hey, Mary Grace Cleek is our granddaughter as well, so a big hello to her as well. Full court pressure. Joyce and Williams applying the pressure in the 2-1-2 full court. The Rosemark in the front court, almost a walk. Here's a shot up, no good. Rebound back up is there.
Nice backside rebound, and the shot up there and good by number 14. That was Pickett into the ball game.
Pickett picked it up off the glass and threw it up and went in. Here's a shot up, no good. Rebound, they fight for it. It's loose on the floor. Williams has it. The Bulldog puts it up, no. They fight for the rebound. Cleek got a hand on it, but it's knocked away. Still loose, still loose, still loose. Scramble for it, and the Rebels have it. Now a foul in the backcourt. Probably not a bad foul because they had sneaking up the court wide open that time. Rayburn couldn't get it to her in time.
Diamond, it's kind of funny. You got a team named the Rebels with a player named Pickett.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
General Pickett.
General Pickett, one of the legendary Confederate generals. 8-2 your score, 3:16. Ball knocked away, loose. And Williams goes in there and digs that thing out of there. Sanders with it. Sanders to Joyce. Out to Cleek. Open three on its way. No.
Good shot, though.
It was a good shot. And it's a good pass. Ball out of bounds. Touched by no one. And the Rebels will have it. Mallory Arnold back in the game. And I think Tori Robertson. No, it's going to be Williams. So we get the tallest player in there for the shortest player, Stan.
Yeah, we go from speed to height.
You got to love the little Bulldog. There's a walk. Yep, proper call.
Tori, great defense there, causing the travel right there at midcourt.
Brian Wilkinson, I watched him down to the left. He was working really hard with his drawing board on how to cut these turnovers down. But, Stan, they're really accumulating a lot, aren't they?
It is tough. But I will say, as we got traveling against TCA, he has numbers. And that's the first thing. When you got a team that's struggling, usually your numbers follow.
Yep.
He's got numbers, which is a good starting base.
Sure. With turnovers, it's a big thing in college, points off turnovers. Of course, it's big in high school, too, but you really have that stat magnified. And Jenna Joyce steals the basketball. Jerry Davis, her granddad, like that. Great pass. Sanders layup, yes. Great steal by Joyce, and then a look, and the layup is there, and it's now a 10-2 game.
Sanders with 6 points, 2 field goals, 2 from Charity.
Open look, no. Rebound control by TCA. Riley the other way. Hadrago, little Euro step, puts it up. Oh, it goes back in.
Riley, a little English off the pig iron.
A little LeBron James action that time. Little Euro step, got away with it. 12-2.
No, and another timeout taken by Tipton Rosemark. That's 3 here in the first quarter, Diamond Dave. We'll take a short break ourselves. We're back after this on the BallGame Blitz.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Diamond Dave, you only get 5 timeouts per ball game. Tipton Rosemark, the Lady Rebels have already burned 3.
I guess Coach Wilkerson's feeling like, well, if I don't call him, it's going to get completely away from it. It won't matter how many I got left. That's the only thing I can think of.
Good point.
Here's the run out. The other way, a drive. Oh, that's got to be a foul. Watkins was fouled and mugged. Got away with it.
I'm sorry. Double dribble.
Dribble.
There's your Mary Kay Cosmetics makeup call there. But, I mean, TCA Riley absolutely mugged her on that play.
She was mugged, no doubt.
You know, that's assault and battery on the street.
12-2. Well, it used to be. I'm not sure it is anymore. Here is in our society. Working out with it, Payne. Let's not get political, Diamond Dave. Ball tipped out there. Nice defensive recovery by Watkins. Tipped it into the bench.
Did you see how the referee, he just slightly just moved his head a little bit to the left and just whizzed right by him.
Let it go right by him, yeah.
Smooth operator.
Sanders inbound it, gets it into Riley. Drago with it. Payne runs through the paint. Now they have Cleek in that paint. It's up and it's there.
Mary Grace Cleek with her first bucket. She's got 4. Say that 3 times. Mary Grace Cleek 3 times real fast.
I was looking down at my stat sheet because we don't have a table in front of us. We're having to use our laps. I looked down, I heard that whistle, and I thought surely he hadn't called timeout before.
Oh, no. 3 on the way.
That's by Riley, no good. But Cleek comes down the rebound. The kid played really well here in this first quarter.
She can do it all.
Sanders, open 3 from Drago. Yes!
Sanders having a big night so far, her 3rd bucket. She's got 9 on 3 field goals and 2 free throws.
15-2, or 17-2, excuse me.
And player dribbling off her own foot. It's going to be out of bounds. TCA basketball. Tori Robinson back in along with the Bulldog. Cleek and Sanders take a seal in the pines for the Lady Lions.
Brian Wilkinson, you got
to feel for him.
Feel for him a little bit. He's done everything he can to stop the explosion here by TCA. TCA leads 17-2. They missed some open shots on top of that. It could even be worse. Now Drago's foul. And if that's Watkins, it's number 3.
It is number 3. And Diamond, right now he's done everything except suit up and play himself.
Yeah, he really has.
I don't know what else you can do.
He was a good player. He was a walk-on at Bethel and wound up starting his senior year. That tells you what kind of kid the kid is.
He did get scholarship, though, didn't he?
He did, yes. He finally got a scholarship and then started his senior year.
Hard work does pay off.
Yep, Payne, bounce pass in there to Robertson. Ball knocked away loose. Tori gets it back, gets it out to Annie, and now she's tied up.
Hot potato down there for a minute. Alternating possession does, though, favor TCA. The one thing I like here, you can always tell who's got the possession. It's right in front of us, Dave.
Absolutely, no doubt about it. We don't get that some places, do we?
No. This is a view we don't often get behind the score bench.
About 8 rows up here. Down low, Robertson, layup, it's there.
Nice pass inside Tori with her 2nd bucket.
It's 19-2 with 30 seconds left in the first. Right court, Lizzie Crow. Works here on the right wing. In the corner is Hoy. Now they go underneath to Sigler. Sigler to Crow. Up, got it.
When you double team Diamond, you're always going to leave somebody open. They left Lizzie Crow open on the backside, and she gets the deuce.
You know, Stan, no disrespect here at all, but if their guards can handle the ball, Sigler and Crow give them big opportunities down low. Nice pass. Arnold on the right baseline, yes.
Arnold with her first bucket of the night. A young lady that has been improving game by game. At the end of the first quarter, it's TCA 21 and Rosemark 4. You're watching TCA basketball on the BallGame Blitz.
Waterwell Solutions, LLC offers experienced and diversified services throughout the greater Tennessee area. Waterwell Solutions specializes in water well drilling operations. They're experienced in the design, construction, and maintenance of wells from 4 to 16 inches in diameter and depths up to 1,000 feet. Waterwell Solutions has 3 locations in Summerville, Brownsville, and Trenton. For a consultation, give them a call at 731-779-1275.
Your life, your home,
your business, your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
TCA leading 21-4 as we enter the second quarter. Arnold with a deuce. Robinson with 4. It is Cleek with 4. Hidrogo with 2. And Anna Sanders with 9. For Rosemark, it's Pickett with a bucket as well as Crow.
Randy Queen tuned in tonight. Larry Vales, Betty Lucky, Debbie Henderson,
Randy Queen lives in that town. It's hometown of that organization that we don't think too much highly about.
Yeah, Pat Bynum, Gail Presley, Kristen Gehring Lee, Wayne and Peggy Parker, Bonnie Coble, Judy Cleek we mentioned, Jenny Lynn Payne we mentioned, Patrick Jacobs as you watch the action in front of you, Peggy Williams, Scott Kaler, and Brad Keltner. Judy Cleek says, way to go, line. She likes what she sees. And Tipton Rosemark throws away. Stan, we haven't kept up with the turnovers. Probably in a way, I'm not, again, being disrespectful. Probably good that we're not keeping up with them at this point. They've had more turnovers than they've had shots, haven't they?
Yeah, absolutely they have. And TCA with good defense, doing a nice job passing the ball around.
Good move by Robertson, but nowhere to go. Gives it. Here's a 3-up by Sanders. It looked good when he left. Michael Mancini had already put it down, I think, in the book. And now the rebound by Cleek. Up, no foul. She'll shoot 2.
Instead of making that extra pass that we did, they're going to stay on the floor.
Yeah, they stay on the floor.
We made that extra pass. Should have took you up a little bit earlier, and it would have been a deuce.
Sanders to inbound it. Anna's really had a nice first quarter. Ball goes off the hands of Tori Robertson. And coming up with it, Tipton Rosemark. They go in the front court. They throw it away. And Cleek knocks the ball away. Now it's loose. Coming up with it will be Joyce. Joyce will drive in. Joyce will put up no foul. She'll shoot 2.
Joyce going towards the bucket like a bull in a china shop on that one. But she'll be at the line shooting 1 in the bonus.
It's Western night here tonight. Cheerleaders wearing the hats. The guys got about 4 rows over there, or 3 rows of shootouts. One guy in the front there with the coveralls and the hat. Thought it was a charge.
Is it Western night or is it Hillbilly night?
I'm not sure what it is. There's a shot up by Joyce. It's there. All the enthusiasm of student bodies. Jenna puts it up and in. Again, this one rolls in as well. Well, it's 23-4.
It can't beat the nights when in college I would wear a toga to a game.
Oh no, I don't want to think about that, Mike. Do you? Our cameraman tonight, we did not mention Philip Robertson. Philip and Michael both just almost fell out of the stands when Stan mentioned him wearing a toga.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, there years we had actually had a game on TV, and our guys were wearing the togas. There was a sorority wearing these nice suits or these nice dresses and all that. First shot goes to the dresses, then they go to the togas. The camera quickly moved away.
I can imagine. The camera was really smart. Here's the ball knocked away. Riley Hidalgo with a steal. She read it beautifully. Front court, Cleek. Cleek will drive in, puts it up, got it.
Nice job by Mary Grace Cleek. You notice how she kept her eye on the square when she went for that layup. Perfect execution.
First thing she did too, Stan, was just break to that bucket. She knew the pass would be forthcoming. Here's a 3. Nope. Dude, Rosemark's got a couple of open looks. They go inside to the big gals. Nothing there for Sigler. 25-4, 6:25 left wing. Here's a shot by Crow. It's there.
Crow with the long deuce, her second bucket.
She has 4 of their 6, and it's 25-6.
You look at Rosemark. You look at him. Ziegler's got the size. I mean, you can always work with size, and then she gets a nice rebound.
She and Crow both. I was mentioning that earlier, Stan. They're like a twin towers compared to some high school teams we see. Stolen. Cleek read it beautifully. Comes up with it. Cleek in the front court. It's a 2-on-1. Cleek will drive in. Cleek will put it up and got it.
Cleek with a little circus shot. She now has 8.
You know the thing about Cleek, too, she never changes her facial expression. You see that?
Very smooth.
Hidrago, another steal. That's 2 in a row. She'll drive the other way with the left hand. Got it. Nice play by Riley.
Riley now with 2 buckets, 4 points.
29-6. Lambeth had a linebacker one time named Bingham Tuasamatatelli. No one ever got it right. I'm going to put Riley's name up there with Bingham. No one ever gets it right. Here's a 3. Look, going to left, too hard.
Tuasamatatelli?
Yeah, remember him?
Tuasamatatelli.
Sanders, back up, deuce, no. Rebound, big Sigler, never left the floor and comes down with it. That's how big she is.
I mean, she's as big a gal as any in the league right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
And she's got the size, obviously some decent hands. She'd make a fine addition to the Lions.
She comes out and sets a screen that time, but they couldn't use it. Here's Crow left wing, 4:45.
Her and Arnold's the Twin Towers.
Yeah. Sanders steals it. TCA doing a great job with the passing lane. Sanders layup the other way there.
Sanders, as we've got another timeout, 4:35 to go. That's Tipton Rosemark's 4th. It is TCA 31 and Rosemark 6. We're back after this on the BallGame Blitz.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spot even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Your life, your home,
Your business. Your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
After the timeout, TCA dominating this ball game 31-6. RA forced Tipton Rosemark into taking 4 of their 5 allotted timeouts for the entire game, Dave.
Yeah, here's another turnover. It's going to be over and back. Bad pass. Money's watching. Macy Lee. Stan, I loved your photo op with the Lee gals the other night.
I'm always getting those photo ops with the good-looking women.
If there was ever, well, I love you to death. You know this, and you know I'm just teasing. But if there was ever in the caption "Beauty and the Beast," that was it.
I'm not going to argue
right,
the
Mike?
Point. I'm not going to argue the point.
Well, you look good in that photo, though. You look good. That new shirt you had on, and the gals, beautiful as always. Boy, you talk about a group that's tearing it up. How about the Lee gals out at Union? My goodness, they're still undefeated, aren't they?
They are just. I think they've lost one, but they are just beating the daylights out of teams in their conference.
And good teams too.
Yeah.
Tori Robertson inbound it, looking, gets it in. Laney Williams has it. The Bulldog drives in, and the ball goes off of one of the Lady Lions, and the rare turnover on TCA here. It is Payne, Joyce, Arnold, Williams, and Tori Robertson. Matt up working. Appreciate his nice comments when I came in tonight about being back. And here's another turnover. Over and back again.
Zig when you should have zagged.
You know, Brian Wilkerson's done everything he can. He stopped the game 4 times. He's had that drawing board out. He's going to send Watkins, who with 3 fouls, one of his starters, I guess he feels like, hey, I got to get her back in there. It's already 31-6.
And TCA has pulled off of their half-court trap. You know, they were trapping right at the half court. They pulled off of that as well. And they're not playing as hard on the defensive angle, double-teaming the ball every time.
Good point. Excellent points. Annie with it. Payne drives in. Payne lost it. And Sigler comes up with it. Tipton Rosemark wants to run. Tori Robertson picks off that pass. Man, oh, man, TCA's defense has been outstanding. Joyce front court. You know, we've talked about their propensity to turn it over now. We turn it over again. But TCA's defense has had a lot to do with that, too, though. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, TCA's had a propensity. We always seem to have one bad quarter. I'd love to just totally avoid that, having
Put
that bad
4
quarter.
together, yeah. Joyce almost had another steal. Now they go underneath the big gal. Ziegler puts it up, and it rolls in.
Good pass, good touch, and the bucket.
The lefty put it up off the glass. It's 31-8 now with 3:15 left in the first half. And now here's a reach in. It's going to be a foul on, they'll get, in this case, Miss Pickett. Rosemark's playing hard. They just overwhelmed right now by the Lady Lions. In a 31-8 game, we approached the 3-minute mark of the first half. Stan will have some scores from other games at halftime. Down low, a lot of passing. Arnold had it blocked, gets it back, puts it up again. Then they say another block now. Oh, my goodness, I thought she was fouled that time. Now they get a foul as Tori Robertson puts it up. Lady Lions will not be denied. I really do, not trying to home it up. I thought Arnold was fouled a couple of times, Stan.
Well, she was blocked, but she stayed with it.
Yep.
Got to get that ball a little bit higher. She's still bringing that ball down a little bit too low, and that's giving the players an opportunity to get a hand on it and swat it.
Tori to the line. She'll shoot 2. Dad filming for us over here. It's up. It is there. Great player, great golfer. We talk about all the time. She has 5. She's going to have TCA to the line tonight 7 times. You hit all 7.
Timing and scoring concurs.
This kid's a really good player. She's a really good competitor. Matt told me her ankle is coming around even more and more. There.
And we tend to forget that she has hurt that ankle this year.
Yep.
And she's had a couple of subpar games the last few games that we tend to forget. She rolled that ankle pretty hard a few weeks ago.
Watkins throws up a prayer, no good. Arnold with a rebound, rips it out of there to Joyce. Front court, Torrey. Robertson will drive right by everyone, put it up, get in there, and it does, and she's fouled.
Torrey Robinson with that friendly roll off the pig iron gets her 8th point of the night, 3rd bucket, 2 of 2 from Charity.
Running clock, second half, Stan.
You pretty much count on it.
Yep. 35-8. Took us an hour and 12 minutes to get down here. Stan's lead foot got us through, and that's stopping at McDonald's in Brownsville.
And it was not an 18-minute stop either.
No, it wasn't. It was a nice stop tonight. Robertson trying to complete the three-point play the conventional way. It is up, and it is there. 8 of 8 from the line tonight, Lady Lions. She comes out for the rest. Hot Rod Parker, Frank Clampett, Jana Kaler all on the bench down there. Enjoying this one. 36-8. Stan, we needed this kind of game, didn't we?
Oh, absolutely. Going to have a tough one tomorrow. As the late, great Dusty Rhodes used to say, business is about to pick up.
Carson Dunn and the Lady Hornets of South Gibson. I'm sorry I'm going to miss that one with Bethel tomorrow, but then we'll be back at the hospital tomorrow night. Or actually, tonight we'll be back there. You're going to drop me off there. Hadrago, the three. And the rebound's controlled by Tipton Rosemark. I think we're going to get a foul on TCA as Pickett got the rebound.
It's going to be on Laney Williams.
And a splattering of applause. Laney wearing Jeff Shepard's number 15. Had to work that in somewhere, didn't it?
You never miss the opportunity.
Not with Shep. Cats with a big one tomorrow at Texas A&M. I'll be a nervous wreck. Although I'm not as nervous as I used to be with all the things that's going on. Here's a ball knocked away. I think Sanders blocked that, didn't she? Now she's fouled, no call. Puts it up and got it. Sanders stuck right with it. Wasn't the prettiest drive you'll ever see, Mike, but he got in there, didn't it? 38-8.
Anna's got 13 on the night.
Yeah. What's her career high, Stan? You remember?
I do not know, but she's averaging 4.9.
Drago's fouled in the backcourt and goes out of bounds, and they say the ball is going to belong to, not sure what he called. Yeah, he didn't call. Now he says it's Tipton Rosemark.
He motioned to the baseline like she tagged the baseline.
Went out of bounds. Riley was hit pretty hard, no call.
Riley had kind of a look about her face like, what?
Yeah, everyone just sort of froze, including we announcers. We didn't know what to call either. Now a foul on TCA.
Well, you know.
Can't squawk at the officiating. They've done a good job tonight.
He's still getting warmed up. He was a little late for stretching before the game.
Yeah. He came in about 5 minutes before the game. I was actually out in the hallway. He come running by me. I said, I wonder if he's an official. 38-8. He wound up being one. Now, Sanders almost stole that basketball.
You know, you were out of glossies and you were down to sign some engravings.
That's exactly what it was.
You were drawing pictures of scraps and napkins and signing.
You're hung up on me signing stuff, aren't you? 38-8. Believe me, I've been signing a lot of things lately. 38-8.
Gimmick infringement.
Yep.
Where I picked that up from, the 8x10 glossy.
That's right. 38-8. Sanders launches a three. She's hot, and it's there.
Sanders clean as a whistle. Her second three of the night.
16 stands what I got her with.
3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16. You are correct.
41-8. Anna turned it up tonight. Now here's a steal. The Bulldog comes up with it. Laney dishes off to Riley. 45 seconds in the half. All TCA in this one. Williams, Sanders, good pass. Cleat turns from 13. No, came out. Rebound Maui Arnold. Lost it, gets it back out to Riley. I like what TCA does. They put that person in the middle, and that shot, nice pass down low. Riley Hadrago, and Maui Arnold lays it up and in.
Arnold with her second bucket. She's got 4. I'd like to see us feed Mallory the ball a little more to help get her confidence up and give her some extra work.
Blocking foul, I think, to get it Riley Hadrago on that. That's the folks still coming in the arena over there for the guys' game, I guess. 43-8. We're approaching halftime and 19 seconds left in the half.
Yeah. Unlike the announcer at Bolivar, this guy actually pronounced it correctly.
Yeah, he's done a good job down there. Here's a shot wide open that time by Crow, no good. Ball knocked in the front court. Laney Williams is running down there, but it's going to be coming up with it. Tipton Rosemark, now they throw it away. Sanders got a hand on it. Goes out of bounds. Off Sanders, though.
And speaking of Bolivar, we'll see them a week from Monday.
That's right. A makeup game, right?
No, that's regularly scheduled.
That's right. That's exactly right. Working with it now will be Tipton Rosemark. And we got another foul. This is going to be on Cleek, I think. Cleek and Sanders both there. I think they get it, Cleek.
I think
no, they get, yeah, it is Cleek.
I think our friends at Ball will have a little bit nicer area to work off of than what
yeah,
we had to
we
deal
did.
with.
We were scrambling that night, weren't we?
Oh.
Right court. Sanders got it away, but it was too late. Wouldn't have counted anyway. 43-8 at half. All Lady Lions will come back and give you stats, analysis, and Stan will have some scores from some other district games. This is TCA basketball. Lady Lions in cruise control, leading by 35 at Tipton Rosemark. A 2-minute message on the BallGame Blitz.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you. Foundation Bank is a division of McKinsey Banking Company, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
And welcome back to Tipton Rosemark. My name's Stan Gerard alongside Diamond Dave McCulley. TCA, the Lady Lions, leading 43-8 at the half. If you allow me to punch a couple of numbers here on the magic machine here, get me back to where I want to be. We'll remind you, you're watching TCA basketball on the BallGame Blitz and Worthy Road Studios. And by the way, this is the #1 rated sports broadcast in West Tennessee these days, Diamond.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Stan. Impressive first half of the Lady Lions. We can talk about the shots, and we will. You'll give the shooting stats here, or excuse me, the individual totals. But TCA's defense just outstanding throughout the night.
Just stifling. Got some scores from around West Tennessee, some region contests. Some of the boys walk by, some of the ladies. USJ and girls action. They're taking on Fayette Academy. It's all USJ. It's 44-8 at the half. Fayette Academy, remember, Diamond, the last 4 or 5 years, a very good basketball team. Fayette Academy has lost everything, and we'll see them on Tuesday. Good Lord willing, and the snow don't fall. Jackson Christian in boys action that leads Sacred Heart 38-32. A very good basketball game right there. Take a look at the stats from this ball game. First for Tipton Rosemark, 4 field goals in the night. Lizzie Crow with 4, Pickett with 2, along with Sigler. For TCA, 16 field goals, 2 3-pointers, 9 of 9 from Charity. And here's the scoring. Jenna Joyce, 2 of 2 from Charity for 2. Is Riley Hidrogo, 2 buckets for 4. Mallory Arnold, 2 buckets for 4. It is Mary Grace Cleek, 3 buckets, 2 of 2 from Cherry. She's got 8. Tori Robinson, 3 buckets, 3 of 3 from Cherry. She's got 9. And lighting it up like a house of fire tonight with 6 buckets, 2 from long range, including 2 of 2 from Cherry, 16 points. It's Anna Sanders.
Had a great game, no doubt about it.
That's our take a look. That's a look at our stats, Diamond. One thing I want to talk about, and you probably heard something. I wish we had another Mike Coach Mancini on this. TSSAA, I'm afraid, is getting ready to make some moves.
I'll pass my headset to Mike.
If he would like to do it. Something we haven't done.
This could be dangerous.
The offensive coordinator for the TCA Lions, Michael Mancini, coach. It's been talked about a lot, but we know that the TSSAA is getting ready to vote on what basically amounts to a free transfer opportunity for every student playing in the TSSAA.
Yeah, I mean, it was up to a vote. I don't know when they're going to decide on it. To me, the parents get to decide. If you're a freshman, you go to a school, you don't like it, you can always leave, and it doesn't affect you sports-wise. I understand it from that. Kind of glad, from what I've seen in the documentation, after your, I think, maybe sophomore year, you can't.
So it's something you got to do early on.
Yeah, early on, which
process.
makes sense. You don't want to, invest a lot of time to a kid and kids in the school and then just leave. But it makes sense from a parent standpoint, coaching standpoint. I don't know how I feel about it, but it's TSSAA's decision to make, and that's what they get paid for.
I think it's something. When I've thought about this, I'm not really in favor of it, but if it's going to happen, you got to embrace the horror and run with it. I think this is. I see this as something that can benefit TCA. It can benefit a USJ, a Jackson Christian. It can benefit some of the bigger, more powerful metropolitan schools. I don't think it'll hurt rural public schools. Where I think it's going to hurt is the inner city public schools that may have been down, might have 1 or 2 athletes. They got the free pass to get out of Dodge and go somewhere else, and it's going to hurt the smaller inner city schools. What I think is going to happen.
I think it's once again it goes back to everything is supposed to help the kids and help the families.
Yeah.
For sports, and at the end of the day, it's the parents' decision to make. It's not like the kids get to pick what school they go to. It's up to the parents, and just the TSSAA is just letting parents choose where their kids go to school.
It will It will certainly be a major change in the TSSAA landscape. No doubt about it. Michael, appreciate your comments on the subject. We've got about 3 minutes to go before we start the second half. Let's take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the second half of action right here on the BallGame Blitz.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Stan Gerard for your local Food Right. Food Right is the home of the butcher. Food Right is proud to sell certified Angus beef. It's the very best there is. All of our beef, signature pork, and chicken products are cut and packed fresh daily by our in-store butchers. To feed your family well, Food Right, with 11 locations across West Tennessee, is where you need to go. Have a great day, everyone, and much more importantly, God bless.
Is Old Frosty on its last legs? Don't wait until it's old and cold. Give your home and family the gift of comfort. A new York HVAC system with a free 10-year parts and labor warranty from McCoy's Heating and Air. Get the security and savings of a 10-year parts and labor warranty free with the purchase of qualifying systems. So you and your whole family can celebrate in comfort with the gift that keeps on giving. A new York HVAC system delivered by Santa and his merry team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
Memphis School. They already changed on a dime. And welcome back to Tipton Rosemark alongside Diamond Dave McCulley. My name's Stan Gerard. We're just about set for second half action. TCA with a commanding 43-8 lead. No doubt about it, it'll be a running clock. And with the call of the second half, you know him, you love him, Double D, Dime, and Dave McCulley.
Thank you very much, Stan the man. Torrey Robertson picks off the pass. And the second half begins just about what the tone was the entire first half for TCA. A lot of steals, a lot of turnovers on Tipton Rosemark. Michael George, big hello to him watching tonight. Also, Connie and Jimmy Arnold, my around-the-corner neighbors. I've missed seeing you lately, folks. Here is a shot up by Annie Payne. No. Rebound controlled by Robertson. Tori turns, fires. No good, but she's fouled and she'll shoot too. And Peggy Williams, by the way, Stan, just reminded something about you and I talked on the way down here. Two great adrenaline-pumping games last night. Both teams won up at McKenzie.
And I apologize. You know, had a medical appointment I had to get my Miss Peggy too, so was not able to meet that. Caught the very end of the boys' game. A parent was doing a little live stream of it. Robinson's first free throw is up and good. She's in double digits with 10, but hate that I had to miss that one. The girls will open up Blue Suede tournament play against Union City here next week. It'll be the same night that TCA is playing Bolivar, so priority says we do the varsity ball games. Won't be coverage of that ball game, but the rest of the Blue Suede Invitational, you know, barring things with snow and whatnot, I should have on West Tennessee Sports.
Great job, no doubt about it. 45-8. Stan, you didn't like the draws in that tournament either, did you?
I think TCA got a tough draw.
Yeah, you talked about that on the way down.
I thought they got a tough draw, definitely.
Torrey Robertson's free throws a moment ago, both good. 45-8, 10 of 10 tonight. TCA perfect from the line. I mean, knock on wood.
Maybe we should quit talking about it now.
That's exactly right. Running clock here in the third. Riley Drago over to the red-hot Sanders, who leads all scores with 16. Torrey, deep corner three, good.
Nice shot from the corner, long range. 15 points for Torrey Robinson. 14, I'm sorry.
14, 5 in the quarter.
My gazintas weren't working right.
Right, well, it's the cold weather and the wind. 5:46.
They're a little slow. Oh, folks, with this extra cold weather coming, don't forget, you may get a low air sensor in one of your tires. Just take it to one of your local dealerships, have them pump it up. Chances are it's just a sensor needing adjustment because of the cold weather.
Right.
Crunching up the air.
48-8 now. That's a good point. I forgot about that. Close your vents, leave the water dripping, especially at the stat counting tomorrow night. Shot up by Crow, no good. Torrey Robertson with a rebound.
If you got some of those vents, in addition to closing them, take a piece of cardboard and put it over them as well, kind of jam it up in there, see if you can somehow attach it to keep any wind from getting in.
Annie Payne, long deuce, nope, goes out of bounds, and they give it to Tipton Rosemark.
And if you got a little diesel here, fire that jet heater up and stick it out of the house, and you'll keep your pipes toasty warm.
Yep, no doubt about it. 48-8.
Had to do that with a friend's car engine oil one year after sitting in a parking lot after a basketball game. It got so wild. Running shot up and good.
Watkins picks up her first points of the night, a running leaner in the paint. 48-10.
You're seeing TCA now. We're not running as hard.
No, not.
We're making more passes. Robinson skims off. But we're being a little more deliberate in what we do and not just press, attack.
Watkins with it, front court. After the TCA miss, Watkins shovels another one up. Not fortunate this time, and Raleigh Drago with a rebound. Yeah, we're not pushing it quite as hard now. You're right. But you're leading 48-10 and playing well. Here's a great pass. Sanders down to Robertson, flips it out. Sanders gets it back for the three. Rimmed out. Big Sigler comes down with the rebound.
That's one where I like to see Mallory, instead of making that pass, take that shot and put it up. You got to work on taking those hard shots and making them.
This is a very unselfish team. They've been unselfish all year. Sometimes I think almost too unselfish. They pass up good shots.
You stole the thunder. Sometimes too unselfish. Ball goes out of bounds. TCA basketball.
Crow throws it away. Even Sigler, her big height, couldn't go up and get it. She'll come out of the game, and coming in for Tipton Rosemark, Evie Ford coming in for the first time tonight.
It is Cleek back into the ball game along with Joyce.
Yep. And Sanders stays out there. Laney Williams back in as well, and Payne stays out there.
So we're going with the small Mighty Might lineup.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. Sanders wide open.
I'll take it.
Didn't shoot it from 15. I wish you had.
2 steps and shoot that one.
I love what Matt does, though, with that offense. He puts Cleek or Robertson or someone right there in the paint. That time it was Sanders didn't take it. Now the ball knocked away. Cleek comes up with it, and she's fouled. I think it's going to be on the pass, actually.
Yeah. We tried that low pass into the cover in the paint, but what we did, bounce pass in low is what caused it. Get that high pass, you could have just took it in motion and gotten the layup.
Lois and Franklin tuned in tonight.
And that means Ralphie's such a good boy. Yes, he is.
Ralphie's getting near the fireplace. He's smart. Brad Keltner. Hello, Brad. Thanks for the nice comment. 48-10. It's even too cold for Brad and the boys to be out playing golf, surely. 48-10.
Hey, where else are you going to get auto advice on a basketball broadcast?
I like that last reel you put up when they were driving the cart.
I like the one where Brad's shooting the flaming golf ball into the fire pit. That's impressive.
Yeah, that was impressive. 48-10. Brad would say too impressive. 2 minutes left in the third.
Some of those other shots are actually his boys over the course in Jonesboro. That's what happens when you let them go to college out of town, Brad.
That Brad doesn't know about. 48-10.
I've got access to secret video that nobody knows about.
Gina says, stop it, boys. Stop it. Laney Williams out there. Laney would drive in. Laney's going to attack. Gives it to Annie. Payne is foul. Now they get walking on Annie.
Proper call. She took and just bumped into her. No contact with the Rosemark player. Annie just bumped into her. That was when we should have took the shot earlier again instead of making that pass.
Annie copped a plea to Matt, and Matt said, get back down that court, kid. You got to love Payne, though. I love her. 48-10, minute 20. Right wing, 3 up, no good by Willis. Out of bounds, the ball sails, and they give it to TCA. A minute 10, clock running third, 48-10. At halftime, it was all TCA at 43-8.
Diamond, you sit there and look at it. TCA dominated this game, but Rosemark still hustling. Matty Watkins tried to chase down that ball and go get it. They're still out there hustling, and you guys say that's a good deal. Long three in there by TCA. Jenna Joyce.
I love the bench reaction, too. Joyce hit that three, and they all come up off the cushions there.
She's got 5.
Yeah, good effort. 51-10. Jerry Davis, my good buddy, granddad. Here is pass down low. Cleek steals it. 30 seconds. Cleek in the backcourt. Cleek really smart. She knew people were behind her. Protected over to Anna. Anna Sanders is 3. Good.
And Sanders with another 3. She's got 18 in Diamond.
Matt and I talked about some of the shooting woes in some of the games. He's probably saying, let's save a few of these.
Justin Miller's worst nightmare, Gail Presley is watching.
Yeah, they like to get on each other, don't they? 54-10. Here's a drive by Watkins, up no good. Sanders comes down with it with 2 seconds, with 1 second. They'll not get it off in time, and we're at the end of 3. 54-10, all TCA, a running clock in the fourth. It's coming up after this 1-minute message on Worthy Road Studios in the BallGame Blitz.
Not your typical car dealer ad. You usually see words like this and numbers like this. I'm not doing it. We have discounts. We have special interest rates, just like everybody else. What they don't have is me.
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 Me. Me. Buy your next vehicle where you feel comfortable, and that's with us. Visit online for savings and rates. You should already be here. This is
We begin the faithful fourth quarter. TCA with the 44-point lead. It's 54-10, and it'll be TCA basketball as we start this fourth quarter. TCA about to get their 4th win of the season. They'll even their district record up at 1-1.
That's the big stat right there too.
Yes.
Robertson to Harago, Cleek. She's the gal now in the middle there. Arnold running the baseline. Williams over here on the left wing, on the right wing in this case, right in front of the bench. Laney has it. Almost walked. Bounce pass to Drago. Riley drives right baseline. Cut off. Good defense by Tipton Rosemark. Out to Williams. Had the open shot. Didn't take it. Now shovels it up there. No good. Arnold fights for that rebound. Comes out of there with it. Now throws it away. Great effort, though, by Mallory.
Yep. I would like to see us, you've heard me say it before, so I'm going to be a broken record, though. Let's work some plays where Mallory gets some touches on that ball earlier, and let's work on her interior play, because there's going to be some game down there somewhere where we're going to need an inside shot by her to win a ball game.
Former Liberty great, former Lambeth great, Antoine Long, assistant coach with Dexter in the house. Working with it. Here's a shot up. No good, not close on the air ball. And that put it by Evie Ford.
Boy, they had one ball game canceled tonight because of a wet floor.
Yeah, leaking roof.
Leaky roof, and it's not the first time either, Diamond.
54-10.
Remember, Northside lost the whole season. Was it last year?
I remember that, yeah. Where'd they wind up playing their game?
Parkway.
Parkway, that's right. Now a walk. Tori Robertson, proper call. Tori saw the lane and got in a hurry that time.
But I believe the leak is at I think the game was scheduled for Liberty. So,
Liberty.
Yeah, where we were at, that school's still not that old. The school, no excuse for that. You got to do proper maintenance on these buildings, though. Not wait till it breaks before you do something.
Here's a drive. It's going to count. Shot up. And it's there by Evie Ford. Well, Stan's giving you car maintenance advice, roof advice. Mike, I'm not sure what next is up next. What do you think?
We'll take questions in the comments section for the Lovelorn.
Ford trying to complete the three-point play.
Yeah, we'll have a Dear Stan column.
It is 54-12. Free throw up, no good. And Hidrago sneaks in and gets that rebound. Riley's got a nose for the basketball, doesn't she?
Yep. Well, she pretty much lives with a basketball.
I was going to say, good players, you think maybe sometimes lucky. She just knows, anticipates. Here's Tori Robertson, underhand scoop up, no. May have been fouled. The ball goes out of bounds off TCA.
Mallory Arnold tried to get that ball in, just couldn't match you up against that arm muscle there. Hold again before it flies out.
You see the sportsmanship by Cleek. She ran all the way out to the hallway to get that ball and threw it back to the official. The 2-3 zone. Lainey Williams she's a good defensive little player. Quick as a cat. Right in the face. Here's a shot up, no good by Pickett, and TCA with a rebound. Well, the cheerleaders wearing their cowboy hats hadn't had much to cheer about down the left. 54-12 your score.
I wonder if Miss Kitty's going to make an appearance tonight.
I'm not sure.
Gunsmoke.
You watch Gunsmoke a lot, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Amanda Blake was one of my favorites.
Gail said Justin Miller does not understand anything about basketball. Cleek in the paint, up, no. Arnold rebounds. Arnold back up with the left hand, no foul. She'll shoot two. Now again, Justin, Gail said that. We didn't. To the line, Arnold. Mowry will shoot two. TCA, I'm not going to tell you what they've done tonight. That's her first miss. They've been 10 of 10. 48%er. She'll hit this one then if the stats prove to be correct. In the air, got it. And stats tell the tale sometimes, don't they, Stan?
Dak Stan never
Dak
fails.
Stan, that's right. 55-10. Running clock, only 4 minutes left here in the game. And Lainey Williams steals that basketball. The Bulldog will drive. She's tripped up, but puts it up. No, she'll shoot two.
I thought she was going to rock the baby there and jam again.
Yeah, look at her. Got a little smile on her face. She and Cleek, no doubt, have been big additions to this team. We call them what was her nickname? The Six?
Well, they were the Trinity Six.
Trinity Six, yeah. Let's call them the Elite Eight.
That's what we decided on, is the Elite Eight now.
The Elite Eight.
Other girls had an opportunity to be a part of the team. These are the Elite Eight decided to cowboy up and do the job.
That's exactly right. What was Gene Hackman's line? This is your team. This is my team. 55-12. A movie that will never get old. Williams to the line. Free throw up. The little gal, yes.
So she got one or two.
I missed the first one. Did she miss the first one? Yeah, she did. I thought that was the first one, to be honest with you. 56-12.
43, 44, 47.
So we've missed 2 of the night.
We're correct. She made 1 or 2.
Yeah, 1 or 2. You were Googling car maintenance advice down low.
I didn't have to Google that.
Oh, Sanders almost stole that basketball. Down to 2:34.
Now, I did give some plumbing advice to one of your former student assistants, Rob Foster, last night for a clogged
I saw
sink.
that. Yeah, I saw that. I saw where he was
used
looking
my
for help.
advice, and it worked.
He said he almost had it, but he wasn't quite sure, so you came to the rescue, huh?
Always keep a gallon of the juice around.
56-12. Clock running, 2:10. Sanders out of the game. Torrey's out of the game. Joyce back in. Payne, good defense that time. Had a chance to knock that thing away, and Cleek comes up with it. Mary Grace Cleek. You understand, I've always had an affinity for those kids, guys and gals with 3 names. Here's a shot. Arago, the 3 there.
She's got 7.
Yep. Everyone's played well tonight. 59-12.
We need to get Annie Payne the basketball.
Give Annie the shot. Minute 37. Annie really hadn't shot a lot tonight.
Nope.
Had a couple of heartbreakers. 1 or 2, Mike tells me.
We need to get her a shot.
Here's the pass. Shot up, no good. Trying to get news to Frank Clampett down there to get Matt's attention to let Annie shoot that basketball. A minute 10 left. May not get it in, Stan, because the clock running down there at the line.
I still think, they don't have one of our headsets. We have a wireless headset, so we can give them advice from time to time.
Frank just told Matt that. Give Andy the shot. Good job, Phillip. Shot up, it is there. And that shot put up by
Hoy.
Hoy, H-O-Y. Hoy again. Good again. Hit them both. She may see more playing time. 58-14. Let's see if they go to Annie Payne this time. Call Annie's number.
So in Germany, because it's part of a German folk song, Hoy, Hoy, Hoy.
Annie's in the middle of that offense. Now they go to Williams, Laney, excuse me. Out to Joyce, open 3. Good. Jenna Joyce, another 3.
Jenna Joyce getting some confidence.
She has 8 in the game, Stan. 61-14, 38 seconds.
She's in double digits.
Let's foul them here to make them shoot free throws. We get the ball back.
Well, but the clock will still run.
That's true. Good point. Jump ball. Now we get a chance to get Annie Payne the shot.
Let's go, Annie.
25 seconds left here. We want Payne. We want Payne. There's the Payne. Payne didn't shoot it. Come on, Annie. Shoot that thing. Now Laney has it. Out to Joyce. Go out to Drago. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. They'll just let it run out. And this game is going to end with TCA winning convincingly 61-14. We'll take a 2-minute break. Be back. Recap this one. Set the stage for the guys' game. It's all coming up next on the TCA Basketball Network, Worthy Road Studios and the BallGame Blitz. Stay with us.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Your life, your home,
Your business, your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spot even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
The happy final, TCA wins 61-14. Here's the unofficial scoring summary. First for Tipton Rosemark, they fall to 5-13 on the season. Lizzie Crow, 2 buckets, 4. Evie Ford, 1 bucket, 2. Jaden Hoyt, 2 free throws for 2 points. A deuce each by Watkins, Pickett, and Ziegler with 2 points. For TCA, Annie Payne played and did not score. Laney Williams, 1 of 2 from Cherry for 1 point. Mallory Arnold, 2 field goals, 1 of 2 from Cherry for 5. Riley Hidrogo, 3 field goals for 7. Mary Grace Cleek, 3 field goals, 2 of 2 from Cherry for 8. With 10 points, Jenna Joyce, 3 field goals, 2 from long range, 2 of 2 from Cherry. With 14, Tori Robinson, 4 field goals, 5 of 5 from Cherry. One of those was a long range shot, 14. And the leading scorer for TCA with 19 points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 field goals, 2 of 2 from Cherry, 3 long balls, and 19 points. Diamond Dave, an interesting stat from the ball game. TCA finished the game with 7 3-balls. TCA, 2, 3, 4. All of TCA's shots that they make in the second half, 3 bombs.
Yep.
Every single one of them.
And some free throws, no doubt about it. And a big win, 61-14. Let's remind you that the gals game, along with the guys game, copyright broadcast at Worthy Road Studios. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of the game tonight without the written consent of Paul Schultze and Worthy Road Studios is strictly prohibited. We'll take a 2-minute break. Stan will come back, and he'll give you the lowdown on the Lions and the Rebels in the nightcap. It's the guys game. It's coming up next on Worthy Road Studios.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
Is Old Frosty on its last legs? Don't wait until it's old and cold. Give your home and family the gift of comfort. A new York HVAC system with a free 10-year parts and labor warranty from McCoy's Heating and Air. Get the security and savings of a 10-year parts and labor warranty free with the purchase of qualifying systems. So you and your whole family can celebrate in comfort with the gift that keeps on giving. A new York HVAC system delivered by Santa and his merry team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air.
Hi, I'm Stan Gerard for your local Food Right. Food Right is the home of the butcher. Food Right is proud to sell certified Angus beef. It's the very best there is. All of our beef, signature pork, and chicken products are cut and packed fresh daily by our in-store butchers. To feed your family well, Food Right, with 11 locations across West Tennessee, is where you need to go. Have a great day, everyone, and much more importantly, God bless.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back, everybody. Mike Mancini says we're back. Jumping the gun a little bit, my part there, but great to work with Mike and Philip tonight. As the Lady Lions have won 61-14, about 8.5 minutes before we tip off this guys game. Another game that TCA's favored. Here's Stan Gerard to tell you how and why as the Lions get ready to try to continue this big surge they've had in the last few weeks and have really played some great basketball. Their best of the year. They take on the Rebels here tonight at Tipton Rosemark. Stan?
Well, thank you very much. First of all, let's go with some scores from West Tennessee in district play. It is Sacred Heart with 3:20 to go in the game. Sacred Heart leads Jackson Christian by a score of 66-64. Jackson Christian led early, and now with 3:23, 66-64, and it is Sacred Heart winning that basketball game, and they've got the ball out of bounds. Taking a look at this ball game tonight, Tipton Rosemark coming in this ball game, they are 7-6, 1-1 in district play. They defeated Fayette Academy and lost to USJ in district play. Tipton Rosemark's won 5 of their last 6 games, Diamond Dave.
We're on a roll. Got to stop that tonight.
TCA 13-5 on the season, 2-0 in district play. TCA has won 11 in a row, and their last loss was back on 12-9 to that HHCA school in that tournament that we had during the Christmas time. Our last game, TCA knocked off Jackson Christian 57-43. Last year, TCA defeated TRA 87-65 right here at 58-35 at home. Just on Tuesday, Diamond Dave, you get to see, we'll remind everybody, Cooper Vales led TCA with 22 points in that ball game. Caleb Williams, who Diamond, an interesting stat, last year in 2 games against Jackson Christian, Caleb Williams had only 11 points total, had 13 in the game on Tuesday. Braden Waller had another terrific ball game, scoring 11, and had another, as I like to say, with authority dunk in that ball game, the Skywalker Jr. from Trinity Christian Academy. But hey, we're looking at TCA and Tipton Rosemark. It's going to be a lot better ball game than we saw in the girls' game. Obviously, Tipton Rosemark's got some skill. They've got some good athletes. You know, they've got a good record. They played some decent competition to start the year. This is going to be a much more entertaining game than what we had to work with in the first contest tonight.
Both hot teams. You mentioned Rosemark's resurgence as of late. How about the Lions, Stan, really playing the best basketball of the season?
Well, actually, 11-0. And here's the thing for you, Diamond Dave. Dyer County is rated number 3 in the state in Class 3A. They are 14-1 and rated number 3 in the state.
And guess who beat them?
And guess who beat them badly?
I was going to say, just didn't beat them. I mean, we beat them
Woodshed
like a
style.
drum. Yeah.
Woodshed style.
No doubt.
And it was the first poll came out of the season. TCA not getting any love. So what did we do? So what did TCA do? Not getting any love. They went out and knocked off the number 6 team in the state by 14 points Tuesday night.
Yeah, and really playing well. Let's take a 2-minute break and we'll come back. Take a look at the starting lineups. After the Gals won 61-14, big defensive effort, big offensive effort. It all teamed up tonight. A lot of people scored, and the Lady Lions won handily. We'll see if the guys can make it the two-peat. We'll be back right after this on the BallGame Blitz.
Chappie Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you. Foundation Bank is a division of McKinsey Banking Company, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Your typical car dealer ad. You usually see words like this and numbers like this. I'm not doing it. We have discounts. We have special interest rates, just like everybody else. What they don't have is me.
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 Me. Me. Buy your next vehicle where you feel comfortable, and that's with us. Visit online for savings and rates. You should already be here. This is not your typical car dealer ad.
Waterwell Solutions LLC offers experienced and diversified services throughout the greater Tennessee area. Waterwell Solutions specializes in water well drilling operations. They're experienced in the design, construction, and maintenance of wells from 4 to 16 inches in diameter and depths up to 1,000 feet. Waterwell Solutions has 3 locations in Summerville, Brownsville, and Trenton. For a consultation, give them a call at 731-779-1275.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
And welcome back to Tipton Rosemark. My name's Stan Gerard alongside Diamond Dave McCulley. We're getting set for boys action. TCA and Tipton Rosemark. We got another boys game going on. 28.7 seconds to go in the ball game. Ball game at Sacred Heart. Jackson Christian leading Sacred Heart by a score of 72-70. And Sacred Heart just fouled to send Jackson Christian to the free throw line. Interesting to see. They've got a chance if they can miss a free throw here. If they can miss a couple of free throws here, they've got a chance to still tie or win this ball game with 25.8 seconds. We'll get you a final on that right after we get you the starting lineups for this ball game, Double D.
No doubt about it. And we'll have the play-by-play here in just a matter of moments. Great to be back with you, Stan, after being out for some time. Again, as I said in the Gals game, will not say much other than that we need your prayers to continue desperately, but appreciate all the support from the TCA family and the Bethel family, the Lambeth family, all the families that we've been a part of. And all of you are very, very graceful, and we appreciate you so much, more than you will ever know, in the prayers for my wife and my family. So just wanted to mention that. Stan, you've got the starting lineup, sir.
First for TCA, a 6'3 junior, the Skywalker, Braden Waller. Also for TCA, a 6'2 junior, number 1, Caleb Williams. Also starting tonight for TCA, a 6' sophomore, the G-Man, the little general, Gabriel Lee. Also starting tonight for TCA, a 5'11 junior, Drake Crash Craddock. And finally for TCA, in the guard position, he wears number 21, had 22 big points to lead TCA against Jackson Christian on Tuesday. It's Cooper Vales. And now the starting lineups for Tipton Rosemark. Jackson Christian leads by 6 with 10 seconds to go in that game. Eagles about to win that ball game. Here's the starting lineup first for Tipton Rosemark, number 22, Demetric Words. Also starring number 25, Dylan Butler. Also starring number 11, Kingston Words. Another starter, we got you, Demetric. And Diamond, I believe we're going to end up having a number that we don't have on the roster.
Happens occasionally, doesn't it? That's the 21 we're missing, right?
No. Luke Grigsby not on the roster. Check that, he's on the roster, didn't have a number for him. There he is. So the starters for Rosemark, Words, Butler, Grigsby, and I'm missing one.
I think it was 21, Stan. We'll have to double check. Now they're asking the coaching staff. Well, it's 21. I'm not sure who that is. So if you're a Tipton Rosemark fan watching, we have the message board. You can send us that. If you would, Freddie Garrett's tuned in. Gina Kiltner, Tawana Williams, and Ricky Pillow Selbog. I appreciate your nice comment. They're very nice of you.
So
Thank
that's
you.
two numbers that we don't have.
We got Words and Words, right?
Yep.
And Butler we have, and Grigsby we have. So we're missing the 21, I think.
We'll do that. And TCA controls the tip with the call of the game. Here's Dave McCulley.
Thank you very much, Stan Gerard. Words has it. Tipton Rosemark wearing the white, of course, the home white. TCA, the road purple tonight. JV guys won tonight, 29-25. A really
overtime.
Interesting game in overtime, yeah. And now the ball knocked away, stolen on the run out the other way. Layup, it's up, no good. Great effort that time by Cooper Bales. TCA gets it back though. The Koopmeister with it. Cooper, right wing Williams. Caleb drives in the paint. Caleb scooped to the hoop, gets there.
Caleb Williams, a little finger roll for the deuce.
Well, he blew by them, didn't he? Here's a 1-2-2 four-court press by TCA. Words with it. Words out on the left wing. Comes to the other Words. We have a Kingston Words and a Demetria Words. 2-0. We played 1 minute. After the Gals won convincingly, 61-14. Driving the left baseline, nothing there after Words. They go to Butler. Butler, they move in, and the shot is up. It is there. Butler got it.
Butler with a nice little hook. His first points.
So we're tied at 2. Two hot teams right now. Both have been winning lately. It's a 2-2 game now, driving in, and a scoop to the hoop by Mr. Lee. He can do more than just shoot outside. It's there by the General.
Gabriel averaging 9-6 with his first bucket.
It's a 4-2 game. And now a walk on the elusive number 21. It's a 4-2 game.
Ball knocked out of bounds.
And touched last by Tipton Rosemark. Shooting body, they've gone from about 3 rows deep to about 7 or 8 across the way. Not quite as many as we've seen here in the past, though, Stan.
Nope. A fairly full section.
Yep. Caleb Williams with it. Craddock in the game. Craddock turns, fires, no. Dad right down to our left. Ball knocked away. Almost a steal. Now coming up with it, Lee. Williams launches the 3. Back rim, no. Waller, the sky man up. Got it, and it's foul.
Braden Waller, his first bucket. And he'll go to the line looking to add some harm.
Did you see how high he got, Stan? Yeah. My goodness, he was way up there.
Why do you think I call him the Skywalker?
Skywalker, yeah.
He kind of floats in the air.
He does. He can hang up there with the best of them, too.
Coach Mancini knows how he can float in the air and catch passes.
Remember that catch he made? That was one of the catches I've ever seen. Missed the free throw, though. The one-handed grab near midfield that kept the game alive for us.
A fourth and a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Timeout for Tipton Rosemark. TCA leads 6-2. We're back after this, and the clock is running.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spot even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Back to play. It'll be Rosemark basketball. Diamond, after the timeout was called, about 6 seconds ran off the clock before they stopped it, but we are back to play.
Let's hope that's not big at the end. Only if we're ahead, of course. Words with it from Words. Words has it. TCA back in that zone. 2-3. Linda Dooley is watching tonight up in God's country. Billy and Linda. Brother Dooley, I saw him earlier tonight. Shot up, left baseline. Words, no. Rebound coming out there with it somehow was Craddock. Craddock, front court. Craddock, nowhere to go. Out to Lee. Lee launches a long three. Yes!
Oh, you could tell when the moment that left his fingertips, that was tracking towards the bucket. And it just tickled the twines a little bit, Dave.
I haven't seen Mom here, but I see Dad marked down to our right. The Lee family, the Lees and the Garings, what tradition and legacy they left with TCA, now building new ones in college. 9-2 your score. Here's a finger roll up. No, I think they get Cooper Vales on the foul, I think, on the drive by Words.
And we got 2 more years and 2 sports.
Absolutely.
With the Lee family.
Carolyn Troxel is watching up in God's country as well, Kentucky. So it's 9-2. Yeah, that's been a tradition through the years, hasn't it, Stan?
Yep.
Gabriel, here's Words up. It's there. This is Kingston Words. 9-3.
Words.
4:31. Shot up. No good.
Being in the broadcast business, we use them.
Yeah, no doubt. Can't let them pass us, can we? Ball knocked away, but boy, Williams is so quick. With the basketball in his hand as well, he's quick. Craddock, deep right in front of the student body. He'll silence him over there.
You notice how quickly TCA moving the ball around the horn to find the open Craddock.
And Craddock did not hesitate. He put it up there, and now over and back. Proper call. About to come in the game for the Lions will be Lakai Tompkins and Zach Niven. How would you like to be an opposing team and you're getting beat 12-3 and you see those 2 big guys come in?
Well, we go from the little destroyer lineup using Navy term. We go from destroyers to a couple of aircraft carriers.
Absolutely. Good analogy. Out, Craddock and Lee. 12-3 your score. Front court, Vales. He runs the show. Does a great job. Down low to Lakai. Lakai, they'll get him offensive foul. Yep, he did use his elbow. Some of those football players over there, you know, some of those Tipton Rosemark guys are football players. They're on Lakai, aren't they?
Truth be told, though, the defender was leaning hard on Lakai. Lakai was just trying to get a little space.
Words will come out. Dimitri Words will come out, and coming in the game will be Noah Christian. It's a 12-3 TCA lead. Whistles. We got about a 15-minute start in this game because of the running clock.
Kristen Gehring Lee is in Cleveland tonight.
In Cleveland, all right.
In Cleveland.
Can't be any colder there than it is here. Going to be, Kristen. Saw a great picture of Granddad with the girls on Facebook. 12-3. Pictures are worth 1,000 words.
Yep.
So she's getting ready to watch the Lady Dogs take on Lee tomorrow.
Woof, woof.
12-3. Boy, Union and Lee had some great battles through the years.
You've seen a bunch of them.
Mark Campbell and
Lambeth and Lee had some battles in the past, too.
Marty left Russia and took the whole team with him. I remember when he first went to Lee. Marty Rowe. Nope, stay out of bounds. Good effort, though, by Braden Waller. We talked about the quickness of Williams. Waller doesn't take a back seat to many, either does he? He reads really well.
And quite frankly, I want Waller playing with a chip on his shoulder. I'm going to tell you why here in a little bit.
Words, open shot on the inbounds. No, Lakai with the rebound. What was that fourth? Was it 4th and 19 when he caught that ball, I think? Something like that
sounds about right.
Waller deep left.
It was 4th in the season, that's for sure. Now look at Lakai. They're pushing Lakai a little bit.
Yeah. Crossover dribble, and now losing it in midair is Williams. Ball knocked away, and now Words has it. Dexter says, get back, get back. Here's the drive, lay up there. That's why I wanted to get back. And Words lays it up and in after the turnover, points off turnover. 3 in the game for him with 5 on the board for them. 12-5. Of course, that catch he made was drawn up by Michael Mancini. Here's Nivens, 3, right wing, yes. The big guy can shoot.
Zach Nivens, his three-point shooting has been improving over the course of the last few weeks. We got a whistle.
Got a beautiful stroke release at the pinnacle of his jump. Haven't seen Dad here. Of course, they're on the road. Here's a shot up. No, and now we have the ball out of bounds.
One thing about Zach Niven, he has also been doing a better job on the glass. He is slowly but surely increasing his rebounding average. And that's what I want to see out of him most of all. Use that size on the inside.
remember too, Stan, he was sick for a while there, remember?
Yep.
There's a shot up, no good. With his own rebound after the miss is Butler. It's no good, and we've got the ball out of bounds.
I'll tell you, TCA's got a really neat inbounds play to Niven when they just throw it up. He just kind of tips the ball, and it's really pretty to watch.
Christian drives. Good defense by TCA. Cuts him off. Words has it. Words is by far their best athletic-looking player out there. Here's Butler driving in. Launches one up. Off badly. Rebound Waller. Waller gets a lot of rebounds. True prevails with it. Front court. Niven drives left baseline. Will go underneath this time. Reverse layup. Got it!
Oh!
What a play by Zach Niven.
I believe Diamond used to call that a dipsy-do for two.
That's exactly right for a big guy. Normally you see the guards do that. Boy, Williams almost read that thing beautifully and came up with it. And now what do we have?
Walker is the ball.
TCA really picking up defensively. Craddock and Lee in the game. And
Vales.
Williams and Vales are going to come out, I think, for the rest. Yep, both played well. 17-5.
Yeah, TCA doesn't lose anything in that substitution pattern there.
That's one thing about this team, Stan. We probably haven't talked enough. I know I have, but you probably have some of the games I've missed, but they're really a deep team, much deeper this year, aren't they?
But we're really only playing about 7, sometimes 8 guys.
But they don't lose anything, though, do they?
No, but we do such a quick rotation amongst those players as the whistle's on the play. It's such a quick rotation that
they're going to get a foul on the Lee 3 that was missed.
Wow.
Yeah. 3 free throws forthcoming for Gabriel Lee.
I'll take that.
I thought there was some contact. I didn't think they were going to call it. And he'll shoot 3.
I'm not opposed to that.
Gabe Lee up. Good. We always talk about how many free throws of the Lee shot in the backyard. If I had $1 for every one, I'd probably be rich. Or in the front yard on the driveway. 18-5. Lee up again. Good.
Well, one thing to remember, though, Mama still owns the post.
No doubt about it. 19-5. Great high school and collegiate player. Kids automatic. They ripple the twine, all 3 of them. Not much rim at all. 20-5. The other way. Pass to the corner over there. Nowhere to go is the Eli Gramling. 20-5, 1:09. Coach Wilkinson barking out signals, and so is Dexter wanted the 3-second count. No, he wanted the 5-second count, I think. Here's Words. 3 up, badly missed. Niven with a rebound on the air ball. Lee says, give me the ball. I'm the guard, big guy. Lee punches the front court. Waller. Waller thought about it, doesn't shoot. Niven will shoot. Top of the key. Yes.
22 feet. Made it look easy as pie.
I love his shot. You just got to love it.
Yeah. He's got
a 6'6" youngster that can shoot like a machine out there. Here's a shot up. It's contested by Lee. Words missed it. Gets his own rebound. Out to the open shooter. Here's a 3 off badly. Rebound tipped out of there. Craddock did a good job battling for that ball, and down the front court, Waller. Waller turns on the afterburners. Niven another 3. This time, no. Proving he's a mere mortal among us. But Lee comes up with a rebound to Craddock. To Lee. Gable to Craddock. 3 from the logo over there. No foul. He'll shoot 3.
Yep.
Second time the last few series that TCA's going to shoot free throws.
That is like the cardinal sin in basketball. You do not foul on a 3-ball shot.
It's going to be on 22, Demetria Words. He'd like to have that back. Until line is Mr. Craddock. Drake Craddock.
23-5. You think it's a lot closer game than it is.
Yep. Good. We saw the Gals hit 10 in a row tonight before they missed. They wound up, I think it was 11 of 13, I believe that was stat.
Only missed 1, I believe.
And Craddock again. He'll shoot the second of 3.
13 of 14.
Okay.
Okay.
Missed that one.
That's your fault there.
I know. I missed that one. Yep. Well, he'll hit this one. 24-5. And stand quietly but surely, TCA's just, you mentioned it's been a quiet pull away, hasn't it?
Yeah.
The 3s will do that. Craddock again. Good this time. He has 5 in the game.
Haven't done it fancy.
Yep. 25-5. Steal. Niven. Good
Look
pass.
out.
Waller. Waller. The dunk.
With authority.
And the student body very quiet. Now another steal. And the clock expires within 1. Our score, TCA 27. Tipton Rosemark 5. Back after this 1-minute message on the BallGame Blitz.
Diamond.
Your life. Your home.
Your business. Your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
We're back with you. We apologize. We'll sort of try to catch you. Here's a shot up by Waller from about 17. It's there. Waller's had a bucket. Williams had a bucket while we were gone. Niven had a 3. It's 35-14. TCA leads the game. Here's a steal. Gabe Lee comes up with it. Lee, great pass down low. Waller, layup there. So we do apologize. Guys worked really hard getting us back on. Good job, guys. Had to change a couple wires out. 37-14, Stan. TCA still leading big.
I am just befuddled by what could have caused that.
Same here. You guys are the technical geniuses. And now here's the ball thrown away. And coming in the game, Bryant Wilkerson will send in a reserve for the game. That's Waylon Pickett coming in the game.
Well, that's why you always carry spare wires with you.
Yep, no doubt. Good job, guys. 37-14, 3:47 left in the first half.
And I've got another spare in my bag, too.
Always good to bring extra equipment.
Yep. So we've given out all sorts of advice tonight.
And we appreciate all of you that told us the sound had gone out. We were working on it. Here's Lee, right baseline, way out there, 3, no good. Rebound tipped out of there, scramble for it. I think they're going to get Waller with a foul jumping over one of the Rosemark kids. And good bit of officiating by the officials, jumping in there real quick, make sure nothing got out of hand. Niven's going to come back in the game. He's been red hot. Craddock will go out.
I'm afraid to touch the equipment now.
I'm scared to even look at it. 37-14.
Let's don't talk about made free throws then.
But you and Michael did a great job. Ty Wiley, Jensen Vincent, our good buddy. Gail says the sound is back. We appreciate that.
But is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, I think it's a good thing. I hope it is anyway, or you and I won't be here next week. Our next game. Here's a shot by Pickett, forthcoming from the free throw line. He missed it badly. Waylon missed it.
Yeah, I thought I was back at Lambeth trying to get the shot clock working again. It shocked me that night.
Let's not even bring that up. 37-15.
He made that second one, right?
I'm not sure how we survived those Lambeth years. 37, he made the second one after missing the first. Between the shot clocks and the deer stand of a press box. It was labors of love. There's a block. Pickett blocked that by Niven.
Well, my Rosemark score sheet is way off.
37-15. Williams a 3. Good job by Niven trying to crawl up here and get that rebound, but he couldn't get it. Shooter body hasn't given up. Been down big, but they're in the game. Across the way, here's Pickett. Driving in is Grambling. Grambling layup, missed it. Rebound controlled by TCA with 2:35 in the half, leading 37-15. In the corner, Waller. 3 from Lee. No. Rebound, they battle for it. Coming up with it, Butler. Butler behind the back. Butler front court to Christian. Christian's 3 may have walked a couple of times. Now here's a bad pass, picked off by Cooper Vales. Front court, Waller. It's Racehorse basketball, yep. Pass to Lee. Quick jumper, front rim, no. Christian the other way for Tipton Rosemark. It's helter-skelter right now, Stan.
Yep.
Like the old backyard. You got it last time, let me have it this time.
Yep.
TCA's really played well at times, though. Christian drives in. Good defense by Niven.
Between what we're seeing on the court and what we were doing here in the stands.
Yeah, we were scrambling here. Waller stops from 12. No. No purple jersey down there. It's all white jerseys.
That ball landed on the back porch and just sat there, hit a dead spot on the back porch.
Sure did. 37-15. Still a minute 35 in the first half. TCA looked like they were going to blow them out and have a running clock. But credit to Rosemark, they battled back here. And now timeout. TRA.
Well, 37-15, $1:29 to go. We're back after this in the BallGame Blitz.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes the spot even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Hey, Michael. And we're back. 37-15, TCA with the lead. $1:29 to go in this ball game. My scorebook for Rosemark is way off. We'll see if I can digest this TCA scorebook here in a minute. But TCA really playing well. Niven with a 9, 11 points for TCA by my calculations. Waller with 6. Lee with 8, among others. We'll try and add those back up here in a second. Rosemark working the ball. TCA guard close, it goes for the steal, can't get it. Inside, ball on the deck. Scramble for it. Should be a jump ball.
That's a good pass to Butler. He just, you see Words try to swing Lakai out of bounds. I don't think you want to do that, son. Butler had it. That's a good pass to Butler. He just dropped the ball.
Yeah, not going to work.
Now the officials talking over what they're called here.
I'm only off 3 points, Dave.
Oh, yeah, I'll have to double check mine. They call it an intentional foul or something? What do they call? We'll double check here. Yeah. Now they're going to talk.
Let's go through our scoring while we can. I've got Waller with 6.
All right, we'll do that.
I've got Williams with 4.
That's correct. They got a technical foul on Butler of TRA.
Lee with 8.
That's correct.
Craddock with 7 or with 5.
That's correct.
Niven with 11.
That's correct.
I'm still missing a 3.
Niven had the 3.
No, I'm still missing a 3 somewhere.
Okay.
How many you have Niven for?
I have Niven with 11.
That's correct. We're still missing a 3 ball somewhere.
Yeah, we missed one while we were scrambling to get back the audio back. Williams knocks in both free throws.
So those of you folks who are scoring this game at home, your friendly announcers could sure use a hand.
Well, Freddie Garrett, you always say he does that. And after the technical's made, Williams will flip it in here to Cooper Vales. Down to 1:10 in the half, 39-15 Lions. Gals won tonight 61-14. Convincing and impressive win. Williams with it. Lakai's at the high post. They have Waller in the deep right corner. Craddock will drive, and we got a blocking foul. Proper call.
Well,
that player wearing 21, I think I just heard.
Nick.
I don't have a Nick, even the first name of a Nick on there. Thought he said Nick Stone. Craddock to the line. And Drake is 2 of 3 there tonight. Up, missed it.
Real short arm job.
Yeah, came up a little short.
He's 2 of 4.
Student body's been joined by the Lady Rebel team. They've been in the game the entire night. Craddock gets 1 of 2. Has 6 in the game, 40-15. Backcourt against pressure, TRA. So in the front court, open 3, right wing, back rim, no. TCA with the rebound, they throw it away, but Craddock comes up as Eli Graham.
He led him perfectly on that pass.
I don't think he really meant to throw it there, though. Craddock with
it. It looked good, though.
It did look good. The way Dexter said, I drew it up. Williams.
It flowed naturally.
Something this broadcast has not done. 40-15. Mike, you did a great job, though, sir. Mike's the guy that had the extra cord, but you had a backup to that, too, didn't you?
Yep.
Vales. Craddock just throwing around, running the clock, taking the last shot. Williams drives in. They cut him off. Over to Craddock.
6.
Down to 5, down to 4, down to 3. Here's the pass. Waller, good if it goes. No block. Lakai puts it up. It goes in. Did it count? Yes, it counts. Lakai Tompkins, a great testament. Never give up.
And the big 2 ball. And that was a tough angle, too, Diamond.
Sure
Dave.
was. Sure was.
Your score at the half. It is TCA 42 and TRA 15. We're back after this on the BallGame Blitz.
Hi, I'm Stan Gerard for your local Food Right. Food Right is the home of the butcher. Food Right is proud to sell certified Angus beef. It's the very best there is. All of our beef, signature pork, and chicken products are cut and packed fresh daily by our in-store butchers. To feed your family well, Food Right, with 11 locations across West Tennessee, is where you need to go. Have a great day, everyone, and much more importantly, God bless.
See words like this and numbers like this. I'm not doing it. We have discounts. We have special interest rates, just like everybody else. What they don't have is me.
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 Me. Me. Buy your next vehicle where you feel comfortable, and that's with us. Visit online for savings and rates. You should already be here.
I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you. Foundation Bank is a division of McKinsey Banking Company, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
We're back here at halftime. The Lions lead 42-15. Stan, after we interview Coach Coble, we'll have the stats of this game here, but it's been a big effort by the Lions. They lead big, 42-15. Speaking of big, how big did the Lady Lions play earlier tonight? They played really huge, 61-14. In command of the game from the very get-go, led at the end of one, 21. Turn my sheet over here. Remember, 21-4 at the break. At the end of the one, I should say, and 43-8 at halftime. And Matt Coble, congratulations on a great game tonight. Before we talk about the really good shooting, I know you and I were talking off mic about that. I thought the defense, and you pulled them off a little bit even in the second quarter, I thought the defense was sterling tonight. And you really had Tipton Rosemark on their heels offensively all night long.
Yeah, we did a good job of actually getting pressure. The big girl, she's bigger, taller than all of us, so we were trying to keep the ball out of her hands. So
she's
we did
the tallest guy in the district, I think she is.
Probably, yeah, because Mallory's up there.
Yeah,
sure. But yeah, she did a really good job of keeping. We did a really good job of pressuring them and getting them the rush and getting the ball in their hands. And what we did really well to start the game is get in transition.
Absolutely. Points off turnovers.
And we haven't done a good job of getting in transition. We get a steal or get a stop and we don't get in transition well. So that's something we did really well. And that got us flowing really well, and we were able to shoot the ball well.
Shooting the ball well. Anna Sanders led it 16 at halftime. We've had her with 19 in the game, played really great.
Yeah, she did. She attacked, and first time down the floor, she went right to him and took contact, and I was like, okay. And then she made that three, and then after that, she felt really, really good and played. And that's something Anna could do, and we keep telling her, to go do it, and she's getting a little bit better and mindset on that. It's hard. Anna's played with a whole different group. It's a whole different group of players than she was playing with last year. So now it's like, okay, I got to go do it, and she's starting to take that.
It's her time to shine. Jenna Joy shot the ball well, 2 threes tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Jenna makes them all the time in practice, and she just turns them down. She just doesn't even look to shoot. So that's something Jenna we've been telling every day: shoot the ball. Because she's making them in practice, and then she just doesn't even shoot them in the game.
You and I had a really nice personal and professional conversation before the game, which I appreciate, by the way. But we talked about shooting being contagious. If you're shooting the ball well, it's contagious that way. If you're not shooting the ball well, it sort of goes against you too, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's one thing we have not done well all year. We have not shot the ball really well. But we've played good defense on most nights, and you just keep close and we make a big shot here or there. So hopefully tonight becomes contagious, and we start making little shots. And hopefully, you know, like Jenna's one of them that, you know, knocks down that shots, and now she starts looking to knock them down more and actually shoot it.
Yeah, Matt, you put 61 points on the board, and Riley didn't take a lot of shots tonight. She wound up with 7. I thought she played a really good floor game. Cleek continues to impress us every outing.
Right, you know, and we got 61 tonight, and the clock ran the whole second half.
Sure.
So, you know,
Yeah.
that's a kind of thing. Yeah. So Cleek Mary Grace is getting better and better. And this is we kind of wanted to come up early, you know, because she does so many things well, and that's what she's catching up to everything we're doing. But she has just a general feel for the game, and Riley. The way they were playing that zone, we were getting into the inside and back to the bottom, you know, so it wasn't even, sometimes I never even got back around to her. So, yeah, so that's how, you know, that kind of worked. But, yeah, both of those, you know, played and moved the ball really, really well.
A lot of deflections tonight and really did a superb job in the passing lanes.
Yeah, the deflection is something we track and really, really talk about, because if you're getting deflections, you're pressuring the ball and doing what you're supposed to. Yeah, no matter how good they are, you know, you want to be in passing lanes and touch it so they're not just getting easy passes where they want to go.
Mallory getting better every game. Tori Robertson, a quiet 14, but I thought she really played well tonight.
Yeah, you know, Tori's in the middle of that zone, really, really working. I mean, the ball's coming to her hand. She's kind of one that making that decision. So, you know, that's she does a lot for us. And but, yeah, it was kind of crazy. It's quiet 14.
Yeah, and I think we try to mention everyone here in the post game, but Laney, she continues to get better. I mean, she's a little I mean, the nickname Bulldog fits her well defensively.
Absolutely, it fits her well. You know, she's not scared of anything. She's already tried to take 3 charges, which is more than all of us together, you know.
Yeah,
she isn't scared of the contact at all, and is that girl just loves being out there and playing.
Good to be back with you, Matt. I will not be with you tomorrow. We have other duties, obviously, but and I have Bethel tomorrow down at Freed Hardeman trying to sneak away. My son covering for me tonight with my ill wife, but looking forward. That's going to be a tough one tomorrow. South Gibson's a pretty good basketball team.
They got a pretty good team, and you know, those girls are playing well. They're playing well. I think they beat Dyer County tonight. I just saw. So they got 2 big wins tonight. They beat Crockett County, Dyer County this week. So we're gonna, you know, try to get ready and play them. So yeah, for sure. But you know, we're praying for you and your family.
I appreciate it so much. Very nice of you to greet me tonight. It means a lot to me. You'll never know how much it means. Mentioned going back to South Gibson. Allen's already committed to that basketball factory, Campbellsville, Ginger Colvin, and Carson Dunn's really come on and played well. So it'll be a good game.
Yep.
Hopefully folks will come out. It's a doubleheader, Natchez Trace guys and South Gibson gals.
Right. Natchez Trace boys is a district game, and then South Gibson is a makeup from right after New Year's. It was January 2nd, and then we had all our girls sick.
Sure.
So finally we're all back and ready to go. But yeah, that's hard to call a coach and say, hey, I don't have enough to play.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to have to do it more this year when we had 6, but it turned out when I got 8, that's when I had to call and cancel one.
You've gone from the Trinity 6 to the Elite 8. That's Stan's new nickname. Yeah.
I'll take the Elite 8, right?
We'll do that. Hey, Matt, I love you, brother.
Hey,
Good to be back with you.
Love you.
All right, buddy. Thanks. Matt Coble, the head coach of the Lady Lions, who won big here, 61-14. Stan didn't get a chance to go over those stats. You've got the stats here at halftime with the guys leading 42-15.
And these are very unofficial. We know we're missing 3 points off of the TCA scoring, but well, here's what I have. Braden Waller, 3 field goals, 6 points. Caleb Williams, 2 field goals, 2 of 2 from Cherry for 6 points. Gabriel Lee, 2 field goals, 1 from long range, 3 of 3 for 8 points. Drake Crouch, 1 field goal, 3 of 5 from Cherry for 6 points. Zach Niven, 11 points on 4 field goals, 3 from long range. Lakai Tompkins with a deuce. And we're missing 3 points somewhere, Diamond Dave. And our Tipton Rosemark score is completely out of kilter.
Sort of skewed, isn't it?
with the experiences we had.
I think our fans will forgive us, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your thoughts about the second half before we begin here in about 30 seconds?
Well, TCA, got the comfortable lead, 25-35. We're almost in mercy rule range right now, Diamond.
Yep, pretty close.
35. They'll have to go to the fourth quarter, I believe. But
at the second half of the gals game,
it will be Tipton Rosemark basketball to begin our second quarter. It's going to be Caleb Williams. It's going to be Drake Craddock. Gabriel Lee, Waller, and Cooper Vales.
Grisby in the game with Butler, Words, and the elusive 21.
Who we think is Nick Stone.
We think that's Stone, yeah. Words with it, deep left. Stand set. Oh, a great pass. Words down low, and that elusive number 21 is the guy that just scored. No, it's not Stone. It's Nick something. I'm not sure. I apologize. Well, let's call him Sir Nick. How's that?
Slick Nick. No, we already got Slick Nick.
Yeah, 42-17.
Can't do that.
Waller drives in the paint. Can't shoot out to Williams. To Cooper.
He's
Bales
not that good to call St. Nick.
Who just visited the area not long ago. 42-17.
I got some coal for Christmas. I'm going to plan on using it to heat the house.
Well, you'll need it probably starting tomorrow night or the next night anyway.
See, when you're an adult, getting coal for Christmas is not a bad thing. You use it for other things.
Exactly right. Driving in. Here is Waller. Stops, pops, banks up. No. Tip, no. Gets his own rebound.
Oh!
He hits the deck. Let's hope he's all right. Oh, my goodness. He's up. That's Craddock who hit the deck.
Lord.
Words the other way. You could hear it up here. Words up, no. Foul, he'll shoot too.
That was a thumping.
Oh, Craddock jumped right back up, though, didn't he? That's why he called him Crash Craddock.
I mean, that sound had broken bones all over it.
It sure did. The thing I was concerned about, make sure he didn't hit his head.
And that, too.
Words to the line to shoot free throws. 42-17, 6:43. Clock stopped here in the third stanza.
Well, he's not shaking his head trying to get the cobwebs
He
out.
looked over at Dexter and said, I'm okay. He's going to come out, I think, anyway, though. Dexter, it's probably a good move by Dexter just to make sure he's all right. Niven in the game. And Dexter saying, what day of the week is it? And he says, Friday. He's okay. He's looking at his left elbow, but I think he's all right. Words up. Stan, you and I would still be on the floor, wouldn't we?
We'd be calling the ambulance.
Yep. 42-19. Vales across the timeline. Vales to Waller. Lee, deep left three on its way. Back rim, no. And a good job of blocking out Butler that time. Wouldn't let Niven get behind or around him. Words the other way. Over to Words. Words to Words. Up, no. Rebound, Niven. Nice rebound. Ball knocked away. Goes out of bounds. And they say it goes off of Tipton Rosemark.
Do not hold that ball low. That ball doesn't get swatted out of bounds and possibly lost.
Well, the big guy has come to his senses across the way in the first row. He's taken the coveralls off and got a full shirt on now. 42-19. Good pass. Waller from Williams turns, fires. We're cold right now. No good. Good look. It just wouldn't go in. Backcourt. Williams almost had the steal. Words deep left three. Niven challenges him. No. Butler back up. No, may have fouled. He was fouled. No call. TCA dodged the bullet that time. Waller front court lead. Lee drives left baseline. Walt got away with it. Now he throws it away. On the run out the other way is Grisby. Grisby scoops the hoop up. No. Blocked out of bounds. Touched last by TCA. Stan, neither team getting a lot done right now.
A little bit sloppy right now on both ends of the court.
We have played 2.5 minutes. It's 42-15 at the break. That's 42-19. And now, good defense. TCA knocks it off one of the TRA guys.
Oh, mercy.
Nikki Castles, we appreciate the nice message. Nice pass. Vales to Waller. Layup. Yes. Great pass by Cooper Vales, Stan.
I have Waller with 8.
I concur.
Traveling is the call against Tipton Rosemark.
Keith Gentry says TRA scored 25, 4 points, 3 points, and 14. I'm not sure. Let me try again. He says TCA number 10 has 3, number 11 3, number 21 1, 25 4, 3 3, and 14 1. So there you go. Let you read that and catch your score sheet up. Now TRA, they're not giving up. They knocked that ball away. Here's a bad pass. So Words way up there couldn't come up with it.
Okay, this is the Rosemark scoring?
Yes.
Run that by me again here.
And Ricky says Caleb had the 3 that we were beginning to look for. All right, here's TRA. Okay. Number 10, 3. Number 11, 3. Number 21, 1. 25, 4. 3 3. And 14, 1. Waller shakes and bakes, and the ball rattles and goes in.
Well, Diamond Dave, it just proves that people do score these games at home, and they can be quite helpful at times.
We do appreciate Keith sending that to us. Thanks, Keith. 46-19. Waller to Lee. 3 on its way. Yes.
Tickling the twines is Gabriel Lee.
Boy, you leave him open. He's going to hit that thing most of the time, isn't he?
I've got him in double digits with 11 now.
That's what I have him with. 49-19, a 30-point game. We need 5 more, Stan. Words. Out to Words. That's not going to help. He knocked in the 3. Stan, they show flashes of being a pretty good team, don't they?
Was that Dimitrik?
Yep. Alicia Parks, so she thinks that's the right numbers. Thanks, Alicia. 49-22. Lee tries to answer the other way, and it goes up, hits the guide wire on the 3.
So what do you think about people scoring at home now?
Well, I'm not going to ever say that again. But you need counseling. And, you know, that's one of my good lines through the years, Mike. They've taken it away from me. 49-22. Time out on the court. It's a 30 on the floor. We need one as well. 49-22, 3:45 in the third. TCA in control. Back after this 30 on the BallGame Blitz.
Is Old Frosty on its last legs? Don't wait until it's old and cold. Give your home and family the gift of comfort. A new York HVAC system with a free 10-year parts and labor warranty from McCoy's Heating and Air. Get the security and savings of a 10-year parts and labor warranty free with the purchase of qualifying systems. So you and your whole family can celebrate in comfort with the gift that keeps on giving. A new York HVAC system delivered by Santa and his merry team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air.
Attention to us, Dave. Oh, my, we're back to play, Diamond. Amazing things. You show back up off your world tour, and amazing things happen.
I wish it had been a world tour. 49-22.
Equipment breaks, and we find out scoring at home is a valid thing.
Yeah, it was a wild shot put up by Words. That thing almost went in. Yeah, he took one. He didn't mean to, but he stepped on him there.
Yeah, that didn't feel good.
Lakai up, yes, from about 5 feet. I think he's okay. Lakai didn't mean to step on him, but he did.
If Dimitrik Words didn't play football, he now knows what it's like to get run over by one of the best running backs in West Tennessee.
A guy that's going to get better and better, too.
Yeah.
51-22. I was a DC for the other teams that TCA is going to play. I sort of have nightmares about him. Pass down low, knocked away. Lakai comes up with it. Front court, Williams. Williams to Waller on the run out. Layup there. Boy, that ball never hit the floor.
Nope.
Never hit the floor.
And you notice how Waller, he could have gone for the dunk, but he just gently laid it off his fingertips.
53-22, a 3 the other way. No. Battle for the board. TCA probably got away with a foul. And the shot is up. It is there. And Eli Grambling. Now we have a foul. The TCA comes in the front court. A technical foul. 25 White Butler. If that's Butler, that's his second technical. He's gone, Stan.
And Diamond, he'll have to sit out a game or two.
I'm not sure what he did.
I didn't see.
53-24.
Was he was the player that I think got stepped on.
No, Words was the guy that got stepped on.
That's right.
So Butler goes in the bench, takes the jersey out of the shorts there. Christian's going to come in the game, and Williams is going to shoot the technicals. Up, missed it. Caleb hasn't had that dazzling offensive game tonight, has he? 6 in the game.
Yeah, averages 17-2. He's got 9.
Yeah, that's the one we missed for 3. That's right. You're right. This one is there. He'll try to redeem himself later. 10 in the game now, double digits. 54-24, 30-point game, 2:44 third. Lee and Niven are going to come back in the game. Cooper Vale is going to come out. You know, you'll look at the box score tomorrow and say, well, Cooper didn't have that great of a game. Well, he has. He hasn't scored, but he's really still the floor general for this team.
He does other things. Now, against Jackson Christian, other guys didn't have a big game shooting the ball. Cooper Vale's picked up the slack. It doesn't have to be the same kid every night. A different guy can wear the big boy britches for this TCA team.
No doubt about it. Niven Speaking of big boy britches, another three, yes.
That's his 4th of the game.
I have him with 14 of the game. 57-24. Words, 17-footer. Shot at 18. Rebound, Lakai with authority. Now Lakai.
Well, Lakai and
21 tie it up.
They were intertwined.
Offensive foul on Lakai Tompkins.
Are you kidding?
That's what he just called.
Oh, that's a not good call.
I don't think it's a very good one either.
Dexter is not amused.
If anything, look at Dexter. Look at that. Look at that expression on his face. Now here's an offensive foul on TRA.
Your Mary Kay Cosmetics makeup call of the game.
That's exactly what it was. Yes. Larry Vale's in the game. 57-24. Words for words.
Words.
I'm sure there might be some. Here's Craddock in the backcourt.
Words and words are having some words.
Yeah. Waller out to Lee. Open three. No. Rebound Waller. Look at him. Grab that thing. Put it back up. No. Rebound controlled by Tipton Rosemark. The big guy goes up and gets it. Pickett. Pickett brings some physicality to him. Pickett to Christian. Christian out to Pickett.
Look out.
Words comes up with it. Words between the circles. Over here to Grambling. Shot up, no good. Words. Rebounds. Words back up. Circa shot over the head. Yes.
Demetric Words stayed with it and got the bucket. Did what he had to do.
He's a pretty good player.
Yep.
Waller to
Got
Niven.
5.
Niven drives in, can't shoot. Open Craddock.
Crowd drew 3 players on for that one.
Down to a minute 13. Tough pass. Lakai comes up with it, missed it, and now foul though.
Yeah, foul behind. He got hit in the head.
Lakai checking out the forehead. 57-26. It's been a physical game despite the difference in the scores.
These two teams have always gone at it on the football field. There was one year, and it may have been Cooper Vale's first year at quarterback, Tipton Rosemark, as he misses that field. There was one of these games, Tipton Rosemark, it was right across the field in the park in the football stadium here. Rosemark was favored to win that ball game. TCA came in and took it from them, and they were just so depressed after the game because they thought they had us.
That's when you and I had that long walk, remember? Lakai missed them both. Now a foul on Niven, I think.
I liked it better when you took my car and went through the ditches and the grass and parked us right behind the press box.
Yeah, I remember that. I said, Stan, I don't think we need to be going this way. We just kept going, though, Mike. No one ever got on us. 57-26. There's 2 things we're going to find. A good parking place and something to eat. 57-26. Words across the timeline.
We just got to tell him the crippled guy and his dad need a ride.
What was that? What was that this year?
That was at FACS.
FACS. Mike, you heard that story? You've heard it. Mike says too many times. The crippled guy and his dad. 57-26. That is a classic, though.
You know, that running back he was first team All-State as well. I didn't realize he had like 35 touchdowns on the year.
Yeah,
he did not shut out in 3 games this year. 2 of them one of them was against Jackson Christian, one was against TCA.
How about that?
But he had 30 plus. I mean, Lakai had 28, 29. This guy was like 35, 36.
Lakai, they went flat-footed, but he missed the shot. Craddock gave him a great entry pass. 40 seconds in the third, 57-26 TCA. Words is
that's a push
foul.
off.
Yep.
Oh, they call a block.
They're going to get Niven on the foul. No, they get Tompkins.
Yeah.
He put up 1-4.
The Rosemark
Lakai
kid,
wears 22.
The
or
Rosemark
23.
kid leaned in and used his arm to push off.
Well, he put up 1-4 coming right at us, and Lakai wears 23. I think the PA guy just got that wrong.
No, he got it. PA guy got it right, actually.
Did he? Words, stops, pops. Good, nice shot. That is, this time, that's going to be Kingston Words. So the Words boys have teamed up for some good points. 57-28. Lee, that shot is open there, but they go out to Niven. 3. Ripples the twine. David Niven, if you're watching.
Automatic.
We always give David all the prep. We don't give Mom a lot of. Here's what we should. Words at the buzzer, the 3 there. That
wow.
At that time by Demetria Words. Well, he had 8 in the quarter, 8 in the game. It's 60-31. Tipton Rosemark being a little feisty, but the Lions lead big by 29. We go to the final 8 after this 1-minute message on Worthy Road Studios.
Waterwell Solutions LLC offers experienced and diversified services throughout the greater Tennessee area. Waterwell Solutions specializes in water well drilling operations. They're experienced in the design, construction, and maintenance of wells from 4 to 16 inches in diameter and depths up to 1,000 feet. Waterwell Solutions has 3 locations in Summerville, Brownsville, and Trenton. For a consultation, give them a call at 731-779-1275.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor. For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you.
And welcome back to Tipton Rosemark High School in Rosemark, Tennessee, north of Memphis. Diamond, it's been a TCA leads by 29, but it's been a feisty ball game. You'd think this is a 5 or a 10-point affair, but this has been feisty.
Well, we just got a nice message from Jay and Lisa. They're up in Gatlinburg, Stan, and enjoying the weekend. So they're enjoying listening and watching the game tonight.
Oh, so I bothered them when I sent Jay a text? I'm sorry, Jay.
60-31.
I didn't mean to do that. Really, dude, I didn't.
Look at Mike. Mike's looking at you. 60-31. Look at him, Mike. Lakai in the paint. Got the friendly roll off the back rim. It sails in.
I got Lakai with 6.
You are correct, sir. Lakai's he's a force down there, no doubt about it.
You know, one of these days, he's going to have one of these games. He's just going to be a rim wrecker. He's going to go for about 20, 25 points and just destroy people.
Yep. There's an air ball, and the TCA crowd getting on Words a little bit, on Christian a little bit.
Kind of like when Coach Mancini calls plays that allows him to run 300 yards a ball game.
Yep.
Gut check left.
62-31. Boy, being a defensive and offensive coordinator, it's a big task, no doubt. We're blessed to have Mike.
Hey, Humboldt's got a new football coach.
I saw that.
The Bolivar coach moved over.
Yeah, I saw that. 62-31. Cooper Bales down to Lakai, lost it, gets it back. Out to Craddock, open 3, got it.
Craddock, that's only his second bucket, but it's his second 3.
Yep.
West Carroll and O'Brien Central also have new coaches.
Isn't that something? 65-31.
West Carroll's coach goes to O'Brien. West Carroll promotes an assistant.
Yep. A lot of movement this time of the year.
Who's going to replace Nick Saban?
The Washington coach. They announced it late this afternoon. Yep. DeBoer. Yep. Shot up.
Well, they didn't wait long, did they?
No, they didn't. He's a good one. Boy, as good as he is, wouldn't you hate to follow Nick Saban, though? My goodness. Great pass. Niven. Tompkins. Layup. Yes.
Just a soft little pass. Diving out of bounds to get the ball. Still could put some touch on it, some English.
67-31. Words with it. Words drives in. Up off the glass. No foul on the leaner, and he'll shoot 2 free throws. Clock's going to continue to run because it's now a 36-point game, Stan.
So now we have New England looking for a coach.
Yep.
Let's see.
24 years, Mr. Belichick, right?
Me, Mr. Belichick.
Sort of funny when Brady leaves, so great coach becomes still a good coach, but not so great anymore. Here's a shot up by Words up there. Casey Stengel, most young people have no idea who that is. The old professor of the Yankees. He was a genius when he was with the Yankees. When he went over to the Mets, he was sort of a buffoon and sort of played that role. Words puts it up and got it. He'll try again.
He was managing a team about age 90 or so.
Yeah, he was on up there, no doubt. 68-32. 5:25 left in the game.
I mean, you know, he makes That makes Tom Mapes look fairly young.
That's a task there, too.
Tom
Ball out
Mapes,
of bounds, goes
Tom
off the
Mapes
leg.
is old as Methuselah.
Christian. Tom Mapes, a legendary. He and Tom Britt, I first moved to Jackson. They were the two. They were stars then. They're stars even now after they somewhat retired. Here is Waller in the paint. Yes, boy, that play's been there on the inbounds pass several times tonight. Waller burned them this time. 60 in the game for it, Braden Waller. 69-33, 4:45. And Stan, we thought running clocks on the way down here, and that's what we've got.
Yep.
Or what we've had. Words with it. Words down low. Tompkins, great defensive play on that entry pass. Cooper has it. Vales in the front court. Waller, deep left. Craddock, three. No good this time. And the ball out of bounds, stays there. It's going to be TRA's ball. Clock running, 4:20. I think normally Dexter would put the reserves in the game at this point.
They're going to get a lot of action tomorrow.
They will, and I think he's probably going to, he wants this running clock for him to get back early.
You see, the deal is he's got South Gibson coming in. Look out.
Williams to steal. Williams, razzle, dazzle, up. God, no, he came out. Tough break. Boy, what a play. And then Williams fouls, no doubt about it.
South Gibson's coming in for a JV game tomorrow before the girls' game. Normally, the JV guys would get a lot of PT against Natchez Trace.
Sure.
But, they got this JV thing, so the varsity guys going to get a little more PT. Otherwise, you got some very tired JV boys tomorrow.
Well, they played a lot. I mean, that was an overtime game tonight that we won 29-25.
They went hard tonight.
They sure did. It was a good game to watch, wasn't it?
It was different.
We got here in the first quarter. The drive the other way, it's there. And a foul. Shot by Cooper Curtis.
His first points of the night.
The crowd loved it across the way.
Get those neon shoes. You've heard him with Neon Moon, he's got neon shoes.
They called a foul on Lakai. It couldn't be him. He's on the bench. Now they get it corrected. Watch the replay. 69-35. We've got a scoop if it was on him. Curtis missed the free throw. Waller with the rebound. And the Lions are going to win it and win it big. The Lions have really played some great basketball. They'll move now to 14-5. And now we've got Lee being decked as he drives in. And Gabriel's going to go to the line. Gabe Lee tonight.
Don, is
11 quiet points.
Is this shaping up to be a War Eagles game?
I think so, yeah.
Keep your heads down and get the heck out of Dodge.
And it's going to be a short post game, by the way, too. Free throw up. No good by Gabe. He'll try again. As we get Mike and Phillip back home, and we'll make our way back.
Yeah, because I got to do game prep for tomorrow.
Yeah, you got to drop me off at the rehab center.
Yep.
69-35 in the air again. Lee up. Missed them both. That's very unusual. Mom will talk to him about free throws on the phone later. She's in Cleveland. And the ball thrown away.
Mom will have him doing 100 this weekend.
Yeah. Nibbin back in the game, and Gabe comes out. And TCA has reserves in the game. They have Reed Williamson in the game. Here's a drive by Vales. That's Campbell up, no good. And the rebound's controlled by TRA. In the corner, they go over here to the open shooter, but he didn't shoot. And now here's Grambling driving in, no good. Nibbin with the rebound. Zach will put it out there. The guy was going to go right over him, try to get the ball, and right through his arms.
Was he getting ready? Was that kid getting ready to put a bulldog on him?
It looked like it, didn't he? Didn't mean anything dirty about it. He just got out of control in midair. Came over his shoulders. 1:45.
I don't know.
A three up, no good. In the game, too, is Carson Dooley, and we've got whistles, and what do we have? Turnover. Dooley's in the game. Let's get all the kids in there. We mentioned Campbell Vales a moment ago. Also in the game, we mentioned Williamson. Niven. And in the game, too, is Lake Helton. His parents right in front of me here.
I got to give you a correction. It's Dooley.
That's right. That's right. I saw his dad here earlier. I'm sure he's down in the corner. There he is. He's down on the same row we are, down to my right. Niven with it. Got to Dooley. Helton. And ball knocked away. Loose. Niven hits the deck. And we've got, that time, Dooley saved it. And he hit Helton right in the noggin.
Ball bounced off somebody's head.
Yeah. Helton laughing about it, though.
Meanwhile, one of the Rosemark kids was trying to put the chair back in place.
Cam Pitts says they love calling fouls on Mackay, don't they?
Yes, they do.
I think they do, yes. 69-35. Appreciate all the folks watching tonight and listening. And here's a walk. Been a long night if you're a TRA fan. They lost the girls' game 61-14. They're losing this one 69-35. And Stan, I think that'll do it. I think TCA would just bring it in the front court and just not even shoot, and the game will end. Dexter said just hold the basketball, and this thing's going to end. The happy final, 69-35. We'll take a 1-minute break, just a 1-minute break. Stan will come back with stats. We'll close it up and set the stage for tomorrow's telecast after this 1-minute message on Worthy Road Studios.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spot even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
We're back. Dave McCulley, Stan Gerard, cameraman tonight. Talented Philip Robertson and the very talented Michael Mancini producing and directing our broadcast. Here for the short post game. We'll have a final comment. Here's Stan Gerard with the stats of the guys' game, winning big tonight, 69-35. Stan?
Very unofficial on these stats. Lakai Tompkins with 8. 3, 6, 9, 12. Let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Zach Niven with 17. Drake Craddock with 9. Gabriel Lee with 11. Caleb Williams with 10. And Braden Waller with 16. TCA moves to 12-5 on the season. They will next play tomorrow. Now let's get everybody set for this. There will be TCA basketball tomorrow at TCA. A boys JV game against South Gibson at 2:30. Then we'll take the broadcast. We'll take the air for girls varsity versus South Gibson at 4 p.m. Followed by boys varsity against Natchez Trace at 5:30. Those games, of course, will be broadcast on the TCA Facebook page. On Tuesday, we're scheduled to host Fayette Academy. Of course, that's going to be depending on the weather and some things like that. And stay tuned. If there are weather delays, stay tuned to the TCA Facebook page, the West Tennessee Sports Facebook page, and those sources will keep you up to date on if there's any cancellations or game movement or what have you. But the happy final, TCA wins 69-35 in the boys game. They win 61-14 in the girls game. And it was a feisty contest tonight in the boys game. Everybody came out unscathed. Always enjoy the competition here at Tipton Rosemark. It always gets a little bit interesting when you come over here. But all in all, things have worked out. Hopefully this weather will allow us to play basketball. It's going to be cold tonight, even colder tomorrow. Take care. Make sure your seniors are looked after. Make sure your pets are inside, people. Pets do not deserve to be out in this 1, 2, and 3 degree weather that we're getting ready to face. Put your pets inside, at the very least, in the garage with an old blanket or something, and make sure you check on the elderly and the ill and the injured that may live in your neighborhoods. Make sure everybody's okay during this potential weather event that we are getting ready to face here. Well, we're going to give Diamond Dave the last word here. He's chit-chatting, but we want to give Diamond Dave the last word in tonight's broadcast. And we will do that momentarily. And remember, the next broadcast tomorrow, the girls against South Gibson, the boys against Natchez Trace in a region contest. TCA will be heavily favored in that ball game. The girls' game should be interesting. TCA, if they play the way they did tonight, got a chance. And you never know what is going to happen when these two teams get together. So with that being said, With that being said, it was a pleasure to have Diamond Dave behind the mic, even if it was just for one night. You can listen to Diamond Dave tomorrow on the Bethel Broadcast Network as Bethel will take on Freed Hardeman.
Freed Hardeman and Henderson, yes.
And maybe we'll get a chance. Maybe we'll be calling a ball game on Tuesday. We'll call a game together sometime next week.
I'll be with you some next week. I'm just not sure, Stan, right now what days and nights I can be with you. I hope the folks will understand that. I know they will. But we appreciate the Hiltons coming by, talking to us. Melissa, really nice conversation with her a moment ago. But I do appreciate the prayers, the thoughts. My wife really needs all the prayers to continue. We need them to continue. We're going to face a long, hard, looks like life battle.
Yep. Peas and carrots, brother.
Thanks,
Peas
buddy.
and carrots.
Our special thanks to Paul Schultze, our producer and director. Tonight, here on site, our producer and director, Michael Mancini. Philip Robinson, great job with the camera. For Stan Gerard, I'm Diamond Dave McCulley. For the TCA family, God bless you. 2 big wins tonight on the road. Safe travels home. Good night, everybody.